No portion of this program
Hey,
will
that
be
red light
reproduced
keeps
without
coming
the
on.
express written
Make sure that
permission of
delay is disconnected.
WQAM.
Yeah, you got nothing. It's you're disconnected.
The biggest names.
Nothing. You got nothing.
That's for sure.
You're listening to Sports Radio 560 WQAM, Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
That fat-ass Jolly Joe Bell. The one-man wrecking crew.
560
So is yours going to be on today or what?
The Neil Rogers Show. To talk to
I'm
Neil,
not making any more bets, that's for sure.
560 in Dade and
I
Broward.
don't want to lose any more money.
Counties. Call toll-free 877-785
Chris ain't
Neil
speaking today,
or
by the way.
pound 560 on your AT&T
Say what?
and Verizon wireless phones. The opinions expressed by Neil, his
Chris
guests,
is down
or
on
his
the
callers do not represent those of WQAM management, staff, or sponsors. Now, the Neil Rogers Show on 560 WQAM.
Mike's got size 14 feet. He's the best in the swimming meet. His surf belt, he's looking cool. Makes Chicky Joe king of the pool. Mike's got size 14 feet. He's the winner of every heat. And though the water is cold, he'll never fold. He wins the gold. He eats 9 eggs when he wakes, and a stack of chocolate chip pancakes. One big bowl of grits with his giant mitts. And on his big trading days, Michael drinks mayonnaise on pizza pies, burgers and fries. Mike's got size 14 feet, head will fall under the bed sheet. Like a torpedo that shot, this guy is hot, the others are not. Mike's got size 14 feet, all who raced him went down in defeat. Destroyed the guy from Belize, the Japanese, and the Chinese. Mike's got size 14 feet, anyone who he races he'll beat. Cause when they fire the gun, your race is done, Michael just won. He's the best off of the block, you'll see him on a weenie spot. He might pass you twice, his abs are very nice. When he jumps in with no splash, he's already counting his cash. He's such a big star, get ready for a new car. Mike got size 14 feet, he'll swim home, meet a plane seat. He put on quite a display, went all the way for USA.
Wow, that's all I can say to that. And he's getting paid to do those?
Amazing.
Goes to show you. Anyway, it's 10:02 at 560 WQM. It's a Thursday, August 21. Of course, usually on Thursday we have the Neil deal, but we don't have one this week. How's that thing coming with the text messages, too? That we're going to be... You heard what I said.
Yeah, I can text just fine on my phone.
And me, too.
That's all I'm going to concern myself with.
I don't think that's ever going to fly. I don't think it's ever going to come...
Whatever.
I beg your pardon?
I said, well,
Boy, this poll that I snuck on there, I heard it yesterday.
8 till 2, that was great.
10 minutes until 2.
That's 8 till 2 when we noticed it.
Right. I stuck it on there at 10 of. And then you're given a song that ends, well, Neil put this one on there. And I didn't, but this is an oldie. This was one of those poll building days.
Sure.
When people called in with the groups that I never heard of. Oh, but there's no Big River Band. What was Neil thinking about? Yeah.
I didn't blame you for that.
Blame it on me. The hell you didn't.
Hey, listen, you don't know from Big River Band, Little River Band. I know that. You don't know how the people are.
I know the Little River Band, and I can't stand them, by the way.
Replace them then.
No, thank you. Please.
There were a lot of hits.
Guess who died?
I don't know. Little River.
Gene Upshaw.
Who?
Chris knows who that is.
Yep.
NFL Players Association Executive Director Gene Upshaw died at the age of 63. Clear Channel Online. Oh, my God. Cheap Channel Online. I'll tell you how cheap they are. They put their executive program, their corporate PD on to fill in for footsie. Who ever heard of such cheapness, such incredible radio on the cheap? And, of course, we're learning fast here. Thanks to Jolly Joe Bell. That's his claim to fame. Everything on the cheap. Cutbacks. I'll cut everybody's pay, cut people's positions out of the... just crap. Because he sure as hell ain't doing it with the programming or with ratings. And, of course, the fact that That's back on. And I heard you sucking his ass yesterday, by the way.
I told you we always got along.
Get
and I never
get
out of here.
God,
What? Go ahead.
Meister,
say whatever I've said.
They brought him back and put him on the air is scandalous.
We've always gotten along, and I don't listen to any of these shows. It's business and personal. What's the difference?
Clear Channel Online, citing anonymous sources, reports Upshaw died of pancreatic cancer. NFL Network's Adam Schefter, speaking on Sirius XM's NFL radio, confirmed the report. Upshaw was a 7-time Pro Bowl selection, 11-time All-Pro. He was inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in '87. Gene Upshaw is dead. Well, it's going around. And how about that congresswoman from, where was she from, Georgia?
Who?
She had an aneurysm in the car, and she was wobbling all over the road, and then she died. Here's Georgia's poll from yesterday, which I gave you this.
Yeah, well, I put the one
you
on for the weekend and then changed it, so there were 2 polls in between shows.
What?
The one that was on over the weekend was changed. Anyway, whatever. What is it?
What is it?
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
Will Jason Jackson do another show on WQAM ever again?
I forgot.
That's your poll.
Yeah. You did give
796 votes. 525 of them said, "Who's Jason Jackson?" 66%, 2/3.
We should have put Jackson.
Who's that?
We should have written Jackson there. My bad.
No, he will not do another show on QM. 206, yes, 65. I guess we'll find out at 2 today. Now let's see. What does it say for tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow 2 to 4 it's the DA show. This is it's just caca is what it is. Just like somebody picked up a whole bunch of crap and they threw it up in the air, and wherever it fell down, that's where it was going to be in place. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just pick up a bunch of crap, heave it up in the air, and let it fall, hit the ground, and where it hits the ground, that's going to be the schedule. This is a business? This is a freaking business? Good God.
You call this big market radio?
I sure as hell don't. I call this a disaster. Joe and Clarence. But this is their idea. They got nobody to put on, so this is what they do. They keep shuffling the deck. Remember how well that worked for the light bulb? Remember that P.D. Bulger became the PD over there?
I've made the comparison.
Yeah. Light bulb Junior, baby. Now, the poll I got going for today, which is an oldie moldy, but it's going to take hours to read it. Should I read all the names?
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here.
See you.
Get out of here, Meg. Oh, and Rachel Maddow's getting her own show on MSNBC, which shows there is no God. What an obnoxious dyke. She's out, by the way, so it's not speculation. 647 votes already on this poll, which I put on there 10 minutes till 2 yesterday. And contrary to what you said about my caring about, what do I care how many votes we get on the poll? What is it?
You do. You're the only one that acts like they care.
Yeah, I act.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I play along.
You can't just come on here and just be totally indifferent to everything like you are.
Oh, I'm not indifferent to everything.
Whatever it is, I don't care. Whatever it is.
Well, I'm trying to be more like the people down here and management.
The greatest rock, well, that's true. The greatest rock performer of all time or group are Beatles 79, Stones 65. Now, the first time we did this years ago, Stones edged out the Beatles by 16 votes, and Celia Cruz was third.
She could rock the house.
She got 100 votes back then. What a joke. Celia Cruz, my ass. Beatles 79, Stones 65, Elvis 37, Led Zeppelin 33, Pink Floyd 28, The Who 25, Jimi Hendrix 21, Queen 17, Kiss 16, U2 14, Frank Zappa 14. I'm only going to read the ones with double digits. Rush 13, Aerosmith 13, Grateful Dead 12, Eagles 12, Bruce Springsteen 12, Celia Cruz 12, Doors 11, and Michael Jackson 10. Those are the ones with double digits. There's 80 million names on here. And it does say the Big River Band. We apologize for that. There is no Big River Band. You're right about that.
But what?
It does say Little River Band, but Eric hasn't changed it yet. Maybe he will.
Maybe he doesn't wanna.
What?
Maybe he doesn't wanna.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I think the greatest news in the history of mankind is the fact that Jew Lieberman may be John McCain's running mate. We thought Charlie Limp-Wrist Chris. We thought that was going to be a real wiener, but Jew Lieberman. Man. Can you even imagine? Look what he did for Al Gore. He can do the same thing for McCain. Whiny, Orthodox Jew, Israel firster, neocon licker. And he's going to speak at the Republican convention, Jew Lieberman. Now, the Democrats ought to be coming out and just screeching. And, of course, well, you know, he's the swing vote. If there's a tie, he's the swing vote in the Senate. Yeah, so they continue licking his
rationalize
ass.
It.
Oh, my God, Jew Lieberman. I told you, he is one of the most unctuous subhumans on the face of the globe. Now, let's see how these calls are going to be today. WQAM, hello.
Yes, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever see Celia Cruz live?
Did I ever see Celia Cruz live?
Thank you.
Thank you what?
Thank you, because you never saw her live, you never saw her in concert, so what do you know?
Yeah, what do I know, right?
You don't know nothing.
Did you ever see Luis Miguel live?
No.
I did 3 times. I got news for you. He was 1,000 times the entertainer that bitch would ever be.
But you never saw her live?
Celia Cruz, my ass, never saw her live. She never was alive. She was dead at birth. Good God. Did I ever see Celia Cruz live? You know something? Some of you people are like so boxed into crap. Break out of the box. Break out of the shell. Get a brain. Oh, you can't pick on Celia Cruz in South Florida, Neil. That's just blasphemous. Yeah, right. In addition to which, she's on the poll. If I didn't put her on there, that would be like, go vote for her 100 times. Vote for Celia 100 times. Make you feel happy, okay? She was the greatest performer, next to Desi Arnaz, I would say.
Hey, now.
Yeah.
You're going to start knocking Desi, are you?
No, but I'm just saying.
All right.
She was great because she was Cuban. Is that what made her a great entertainer?
Well,
Fidel Castro, he's Cuban.
Yeah. Can he sing?
I don't know. He was just turned 82, by the way. He's still alive, damn it. Did you ever see her? So what do you know? I never saw most of these groups in concert live. Did you? How could you? There's like 6,000 groups on this poll.
Right.
And some individuals.
You know.
Celia Cruz line, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
What can you say? How can you say that about Azúcar, please? And then you have George Cubano next to you and don't say anything? Oh,
right.
Please.
Nice fake accent.
Yeah. Go back and work on it some more, and the accent too, schmuck. WQAM,
yeah,
hello. QAM, hello.
I'm your friend.
Notice how quick that finger is today?
Sure.
Really quick. I got to sharpen up in the pencil sharpener.
Biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
You're a bastard.
Tonight on Biography with Mr. Mayonnaise.
Hello, I'm Harry Smith. Join us tonight as we delve into the life of Cuban icon Celia Cruz. Born in Oyster Bay, Long Island, Cecil Krugman was a gifted child in more ways than one. Little did he know what one it would be. The early days of his career were in vaudeville, performing stand-up comedy in drag.
So I tells him, if you want flowers, go bang a florist. Is it me you're hissing boo, or my big red sparkle shoes?
World War II. Cecil signed up as a merchant marine and was sent to Cuba, where he retooled his nightclub act and became the well-endowed Superman that was featured in the film Godfather 2. Little did he know, Castro would rise to power, forcing him to change his act once again.
Well, Carmen Miranda died right around that time, and there was a void to be filled. So I happened to be hung like Uncle Milty, and I decided to slip on a dress and start singing, you know.
Cecil changed his name to Celia Cruz and became enormously successful as a drag queen salsa singer.
Don't be scared of somebody in drag. They look like Ernest Borgnine with a tan.
Shrewd business dealings earned Celia his fortune, like the hit song he had after a record label offered him 85 cents per record in royalties.
$1 spender. I think that $1 spender.
On a sad note, Celia died.
I'm dying over here.
10:18 at 560 WQAM. Speaking of Luis Miguel, how come he's not on here? Everybody else who ever had a record, who ever sang a song, even in the shower, is on here.
That's your bad. We're adding it right now.
Get him on there. What do you mean, my bad?
Yeah, well, you're the one that's his fan. I wouldn't have thought to put Luis Miguel on there. That's your job. Just because you put Celia Cruz and not Luis on there.
I have to agree with him.
What?
I have to agree with George.
And what is that?
You're the one that likes Luis Miguel. Ever.
I'm the only person that likes Luis Miguel?
Oh, the only person in this room.
Oh, in that room. Well, screw both of you. Oh, so now all of a sudden Chris is jumping on the Celia Cruz bandwagon, and you're a Celia Cruz fan.
Well, he's got a Celia Cruz t-shirt on. Oh, yeah. Right, you should see.
Oh, my God.
He's got all her records.
I'll bet.
I have him on 8-track.
What a pile of manure. God.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Celia Cruz, my ass. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. WQAM, hello.
Neil, how are you?
Okay.
Not only was she an icon down here, she was a beautiful-looking woman.
Yeah.
No, she was.
When was that, about 100 years ago?
Oh, come on now. You know she was a beautiful-looking woman.
So what does that have to do with being a great performer?
She was. I mean, look at the crowds of people she drew with her.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of people don't have that much success in crowds of people like she did. And it just wasn't the Cubans that followed her.
So did the Grateful Dead. They're not on the list, by the way.
A lot of Jews followed her, too.
A lot of what?
Jewish people followed Celia Cruz.
A lot of Jews followed Celia Cruz?
Celia Jews. That's what they were called.
Celia Jews, right. Get some help, sir.
I'm surprised he got that out with a straight face.
Get some help. Well, he ran and hit. He ran under the bed. That's it. No calls on the board, man. It's going to be a really grim Thursday, I guess, huh?
I reckon.
Well, that's because I had the audacity to, I didn't even say anything negative about her. All I said was that she had 100 votes on the first poll, and you said that that was all the freepers, the clowns.
Yeah, that was the joke vote du jour.
That was the joke vote, and these calls must be the joke calls.
Oh, yeah.
She was very popular among the Jews, Celia Cruz. Oh, my God. And you're knocking Luis Miguel. Have you ever seen him in concert? I have 3 times. How do you like that? So what do you know about it? Like that first caller said.
Whatever.
What
not
do you
for
know?
me.
What do you mean not for you?
Not for me.
Why? Because he used to be pretty? Is that it? Is that the problem?
No, because he's a lounge act.
No, it's because he's Mexican-Italian.
No, that's right. That's what it was.
That's the reason Luis Miguel isn't getting the recognition in this community that he deserves, because he's Mexican. He's Tex-Mex.
He's Texican?
WQAM, hello.
Hi,
QAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, you know, if you YouTube Celia Cruz back in the day, what I do like about her is the fact that she was, like, pretty raw, and, like, she, unlike Gloria Estefan, who's completely watered down, you know, she was, you know, pretty balls out, you know.
Let me ask you this. I mean, to be comparing anybody to Gloria Estefan, I mean, is
just
that...
because of Cuban is what I'm trying to say, you know, Cuban Latin music, you know, Gloria's, like, watered down, you know.
Gloria is crap.
Totally crap. I mean, she's a wet, hot mess, you know. Celia's pretty raw. She's sort of like, you know, obviously I don't want to compare her to Janis Joplin, but something along that line. She was very, like, raw. She wasn't very pop.
Of Celia Cruz, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, those are my
one thing they have in common, they're both dead. Wow. We have really stoked the coals. We've really opened up the Pandora's box. Celia Cruz, my ass. Oh, she was raw. She was balls on. I bet she had him.
My mother would torture me with her.
Really?
Yeah. If she came on the TV, my mother would force me to watch. She would put the music on and force me to listen and insist that I like it. It's just one of the many, many things that are wrong with my mother.
Hey, your mom ain't no Celia Cruz. You'd be independently wealthy if she would have been.
Damn straight.
No.
I know.
QAM. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how are you?
Okay.
Now that we got Stevie Goldstein back, when are we going to give Dave Lamont a chance?
No.
Hey, he was your sidekick when you did play-by-play.
Yeah, no kidding. Why don't you tell me who my mother was, too? Moron. He was your sidekick. Yeah, he was the farter. Englewood, New Jersey police said a man called 911 and reported a robbery after a gas station wouldn't give him his money back for an unopened box of condoms. Police charged Katie and Jackson with making a false report. Police say they take things like this seriously because of the danger it poses to officers. They responded quickly to the call on Sunday, found a gas station employee who fit the description of the robber given by the caller. Police say Jackson told them he made the bogus report to help him get his money back. The 21-year-old is from Blauvelt, New York, wherever that is. Blauvelt.
Blowville?
Yeah, Blowville. As in Celia Cruz blows. WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Did you know that Luis Miguel is actually Puerto Rican? He's Puerto Rican and Mexican.
Yeah.
And George is right. He's only a lounge singer. That's all he is.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Let me ask you this. Who sold more records, Luis Miguel or Celia Cruz?
It doesn't matter. He's just a pretty face.
Vanilla ice cream outsells all of their flavors, too.
Let me ask you, do you ever see him in concert, sir?
Yes, I have. I have a free CD you gave me about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, guess what? Bend over and stick it in the slot. Stick it in the quarter slot. WQAM, hello. A lounge act. Oh, my God. You're just...
Like Frank Sinatra, like all these...
George doesn't like is a lounge act.
No, if you're just a professional singer, you stand up there and sing like Frank Sinatra, that's a lounge act.
Frank Sinatra, and believe me, I couldn't stand him for a second.
I know you couldn't.
He was a lounge act?
That's what a lounge act is.
No, a lounge act is somebody like who isn't...
You can be a very successful lounge act, but still. Still.
You're so full of crap. It's just...
That's right.
Just hard ass. Just your whole life is just as a hard ass.
They just sing. They just sing other people's songs.
So what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. Not for me.
We're going back to George's old song
that's
again.
my thing.
If you didn't write your own music, then you're not a musician. The poll isn't who's the best musician of all time. Who's the greatest performer?
Changing the argument. Not for me.
Who's the greatest performer?
Not for me. That's my point. Not for me.
How many songs did the Rolling Stones write?
You can have them. All of them.
They did?
Yeah. Their own? Absolutely.
What?
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh.
Oh.
How about Jimi Hendrix? What did he write?
His songs.
His?
He wrote his songs. Bob Dylan wrote All Along the Watchtower.
Aerosmith.
Yeah. They wrote their own songs. Those are their songs.
Oh, the Grateful Dead is on here, and they got a dozen votes.
We didn't put them on twice, did we?
Why, you just put them on again? They're already on there.
No. They might have gotten those 12 votes since we put it on. Well, we're checking. And by
Get out of here. Are you kidding? Get out of here, Meg. Same old, tired arguments, man. Get some new arguments.
Yeah.
Come up with something new.
Right back at you.
If they don't write their own music, they're not a musician.
You keep bringing these other points into it. I just said, not for me. I don't like lounge acts.
Good. You don't have to like Luis Miguel, and you don't like Celia Cruz either.
No, I don't.
Who the hell do you like?
No, I don't.
You don't
I told you, I like the top 6.
You don't like Carmen Miranda.
No. Although, I liked at least one of her songs.
Grateful Dead was already on the poll, so if you added it a second time, shame on you. Shame on you.
You know, I like as many Carmen Miranda songs as I like Celia Cruz songs. One.
None. And what was that? La Cucaracha?
I like that one, and I like,
I love that one.
Mama Yo Quiero. Mama Yo Quiero. I'm going to go get it.
La Cucaracha.
560
Is that Carmen?
The sports leader.
Regresa a Canadá, judío bastardo.
When you see the economy going down the turlet, then that means the cooperatives are stealing your money to burn it. Deregulation, that's the name of the game. Stock market speculation has really gone insane. It's no crime to strike a price for oil as high as they like it. Then they drop the 10 cent raise again. That's how they gouge and hike it. Deregulation, that's the name of the game. Stock market speculation has really gone insane. Now let me tell you about the speculating. Best the whole having way too much fun. Out of control and run loophole, betting it short on a risky hedge fund. When gas goes above or below, don't get too excited. Too hot for roll, back up they go. Don't matter, you still gotta buy it. Deregulation, that's the name of capitalism, stock market speculation has really gone insane, and hyperinflation, thanks to corporate rage, and without information, nobody complains.
Yeah. 10:33 at 560 WQAM. Boy, I've printed out all these pages. All I wanted to do was print out one page. I should have done that selection, like I always tell you.
I know.
That's the way it works. But all these stats about Luis Miguel and all the records that he sold, 80 trillion.
Yeah, and vanilla ice cream outsells every other flavor. Somebody.
Well, there you go, vanilla ice cream. In 1992, he established a world record by selling 10,000 tickets for a concert in the National Auditorium in Mexico City in 3 hours, with an average sale of 52 tickets per minute.
There are that many fat chicks out there?
He was the first Latin artist to perform a sold-out concert in Madison Square Garden in New York, 1993. First Latin artist to perform 7 consecutive sold-out concerts in the Circus Maximum Theater at Caesars in 1993. That must be when I seen him. And anyway, it goes on. I mean, to compare Luis Miguel with Celia Cruz, almost 100 million copies worldwide, 5 Grammy Awards, 4 Latin Grammy Awards, 12 Premio Lo Nuestro Awards, 4 World Music Awards, 13 Billboard Awards.
Wow. What's him at either one of their concerts?
What?
Luis or Celia. You would never have seen me at either one of their concerts.
Well, why not?
I'd go to a Frank Sinatra concert before I'd go see either one of those two.
Yeah. I'd go to a Geldy concert.
Yeah, I'd go to an Elvis concert before I'd go to see either one of those two.
No, you're wrong. She was schmaltzy, Neil. She was schmaltzy. Yeah, okay. WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
My birthday.
WQAM, hello.
It was his death day.
Yeah, we're waiting for that. QAM.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
How are you today? Welcome back.
Well, what do you mean, welcome back?
Well, I can't listen every day.
Oh, I see.
But I know that George did a wonderful job, as always, when you were away.
Yeah.
So I know you know that. But I just want to give you my little take on Celia Cruz and, what's his name?
Frank Sinatra.
That's right. Okay.
Xavier Cugat?
That's right. And Xavier Cugat, who was one of the best. The thing with Celia is that Celia is for Cuban people. She is like the goddess, you know. She took our Cuban music and put it all over the world. She's kind. She was kind, and she wasn't, stuck up or anything like that. I remember seeing her in the airport, and people would not take money. The baggage handlers, they would not take money. The people wanted to buy her coffee. They wanted to buy her a sandwich. Celia, we love you.
Looks to me like she didn't need an extra sandwich.
I worked in the airport, and I've never seen anybody.
They should have bought the sandwich for Karen Carpenter. Not for Celia. She didn't need no sandwich.
You know what I mean. You know what? So you can't compare apples and pears. Now, this other guy, he's good looking. He's got all the charisma in the world, but you just can't compare a goddess like Celia Cruz to this guy.
To Luis Miguel?
Look at his career. His career's in the tank now.
How about her career? How's she doing?
She's selling them out.
She's dead now, and you know that. You're so bad. You're like a bad kid. You like to tear it up. But that's
really?
The thing. Okay? So you can't compare. They were both wonderful, but Celia is something special. She's in a different planet.
Yeah, she was something, all right. I can't say it on the air. Okay, have a great day.
Okay, we love you.
Okay, bye-bye. We love you, but we hate you because you're a take on Celia Cruz. We don't like your take on Celia Cruz.
She loves you anyway.
Who? Well, this lady. She was very nice. Lady. Well, thank God for her. 567-0560, pound 560 on the variety. I mean, see, you turn everybody against Luis Miguel. I actually had people in Tampa. When we were on WSUN, I had people in Tampa buying Luis Miguel records.
You're giving me way too much credit. If only I had that much influence.
What? But that's what you try to do.
No.
Try to turn the whole audience against poor Luis Miguel. What do you ever do? He's got 2
fat
kids,
women and fags.
Yeah. Well, how about old fat fags?
Well, then no wonder. You like him twice as much as
Charlie Crist.
Yeah,
for his governor. I bet you he likes Luis Miguel.
He's probably got the posters.
Probably got naked
and
pictures.
the coasters. Yeah. Blow-up doll.
Let's hear about Charlie Crist's trip to Mykonos with Mark Foley.
Oh, I'm having trouble finding my favorite Carmen Miranda song. I just want you to know.
Good. Thank God for that. With that fruit salad on her head.
You think you could eat it?
WQAM, hello.
Hi, Jerome.
QAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes.
Thank you for speaking up about this. Why is it that because I live in Miami and my phone number starts at 305, I am legally required to worship Celia Cruz?
Amen. I don't
what,
do it. Whoa.
What is this?
What the hell was that?
Hey, my phone keeps doing that, too. That's bizarre.
That was strange.
You got T-Mobile?
Me? No. AT&T.
All right.
It's the government.
So I just, you touch a nerve every time you speak to somebody. It just says, they're like, oh, no, she's great, and da-da-da-da-da. No. Thank you. She was okay. If you like her, that's fine. If you don't, don't.
Okay. Exactly. Take it or leave it.
Thank you.
See ya.
Keep up the good work.
Get a new phone. Wow.
Well, I'm a traitor.
I think we're going to do 1,000 votes on this poll today, even though I put it on there at 10 till 2 yesterday. Goes to show you.
Yeah.
There's a method in my gladness.
We're going to put the new one on there at 11 o'clock today.
I don't care what you do, okay? I give a crap less. 7:05 we got, Chris. I think we're going to do it. Now
You've had like 2 days on this one.
See this bubbling under the top 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, she's 10th. She's tied with Frank Zappa and Kiss with 16 votes.
No, she's going to beat Gore?
Huh?
Gore still only got 3.
Oh, would you cut the crap already? Jesus God, you're just...
He's not on here.
Just impossible. Impossible.
Como?
That's you, impossible. No wonder your wife, your mother, the whole universe just revolted by your negative, the vibes that come
None
from
of the
you.
above.
And, of course, Jolly Joe Bell with that 50% pay increase. Good God. He's got a real surprise coming, Jolly Joe Bell. Got a real big surprise coming. WQAM, hello.
Am I on your phone?
QAM, hello. QAM.
Hey, how are you?
Okay.
Yeah, that's Celia Cruz. She reminded me of a matron in a woman's prison. But you mentioned earlier about Xavier Cugat. You just mentioned his name, and it reminded me. You notice how he just fell off the edge of the earth? You know, you never hear of him anymore.
He's been dead for probably 25, 30 years.
Well, he's been dead a long time, true. But he did a song.
Nice mustache, though. He had a hell of a nice mustache.
Well, whatever he did with that. But anyway, he did a song on, it was an instrumental with his band, back in the, I guess, late 60s, early 70s, something like that. And it was called Wapa Cha. Okay?
Called
and it was a Wapa Cha.
Wapa?
Wapa. As in
Wapa?
As in wap, papers, you know? And after he did that song...
I think you're getting him confused with Louis Primo, okay? Get your goofball singer straightened out.
Biggest names.
I got a lot of music to download.
Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Hi, Luis Miguel. Play it, baby.
I wanna live with you, Luis Miguel. I could be happy the rest of my life with you, Luis Miguel. If I made love to you, Luis Miguel, you'd be hitting high notes that you didn't know how to, my Luis Miguel.
You fairy.
I know I'll never get you, I just can't forget you. I still got my dreams, and now my only word for you is wow.
Wow.
Holy cow. I wanna live with you, Luis Miguel. I could be happy the rest of my life with you, Luis Miguel.
Increíble.
I can't comprehend anything that you say, but who needs to talk? It gets in the way of sex, Luis Miguel. Oh, I know I'll never get you, I just can't forget you. I still got my dreams and my only word for you is wow.
Right. Wow.
Holy cow.
So who is LK? Who did that?
Louis Koval.
Who's that? Who that?
A guy that contributed some things to us for a while there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that must have been a long time ago.
Sure was.
And you still remember that name?
I do.
Did I ever meet this guy?
Nope, neither did I.
Oh. Well, thanks, Louis. Who knows if he's still out there? Who knows if he's still alive? Luis Miguel is still alive, and, of course, George ain't too happy about that.
Oh, I don't care.
He's just another lounge lizard.
He's just another lounge jack, that's right.
Lounge jack, that's all. Anybody that George doesn't like is just a lounge jack. Anybody that George likes is a spectacular, brilliant musician.
No, I've never said that. You're lying.
I know it. I know it.
No.
It's just part of your ambiance.
No.
Here's a look at the schedule. The Jerk Show from 2 to 4 this afternoon. God only knows who the host is going to be on the Jerk Show. You see, the tip-off on... And, Geldy, you're such a freaking liar, Geldy. You're such a weasel. Oh. Telling you, he's sick. And he's sick. Yeah, just like Moe's hairpiece is sick. You little butt-sucking weasel. Geldy's on 4 to 7 this afternoon, so he ain't going to be doing the Jack Show. Maybe Curtis will be back again. Or maybe it'll be Jerks. 7 to 9, it's Hurricane Hotline. And then 9 to 10, it's Dolphins Tonight, High School Gridiron Report.
So do you have a favorite Xavier Cugat song?
And then 10 to midnight, it's the DA Show. Abby Lane was his wife, and she used to sing with the band. Abby Lane and Xavier Cugat. He died in 1990.
We got the Peanut Vendor. I think I know that song.
What?
The Peanut Vendor. I think I know that one.
Well, how does it go?
I don't know. I'll let you know.
La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha.
I'll tell you. Once I get it loaded. This
sacrilege of ripping Luis Miguel here today, you're just doing that to aggravate me.
No, I'm not.
Of course you are.
No.
Was this Luis Miguel?
No.
Was not?
No.
Oh, then why would I play it?
I don't know.
WQAM, hello.
I have started for years.
QAM, hello.
This is a radio show, sir.
Oh, go get lost.
By the way,
get a life.
Three faxes from him today already, which I right in the garbage.
I'm going to tell you something. Has it got a return number on it? Because the day is coming. After Tuesday's show, I suddenly abandoned this attitude of I just don't care anymore that you and I have had here for quite a while. Because when the management doesn't care, why the hell should we? Well, you can only survive, you can only live, you can only breathe the fresh or stale air for so long with that kind of an attitude. Hear that? The sirens are coming to take his ass away. So some of these people who think that this show is like their personal play toy, guess what? Surprise! And if Jolly Joe Bell don't want to do anything about it, some other people will. Trust me when I tell you. Pathetic. Just tragic. The idea that this is a business... That this is a radio station, that these people are broadcasters? Yeah, what a joke. See no evil, hear no evil. Just keep cutting the budget, that's all. Slash and burn, slash and burn. That's the Jolly Joe Bell effing way. Cut! Just keep cutting, man. Cutting the audience, cutting the ratings, cutting people's careers, cutting people's salaries, cutting into people's lives.
Cutting cheese.
That's right, cutting the cheese. Can you imagine Jolly Joe Bell with that fat ass of his cutting the cheese? I could smell it all the way up here. And it's not a pretty picture either. God. WQAM, hello. QAM. No, there was one of the better ones this week.
Right.
WQAM, hello.
Will you come to my party?
WQAM, hello. QAM.
I just wanted to tell Neil I saw a sign as I was passing by that Luis Miguel's going to be, I think it's a Hard Rock on 11/7/08. Hello?
11? Yeah, I'm listening.
November 7th.
2 days after my birthday.
Also, the Temptations should be on your poll for greatest performers. They're awesome.
Okay, thanks. How come they're not on there, the Temptations?
Whoever made this list was...
we don't have any Motown people on there. Of course, they're just lounge act.
No, they're not. You know what a lounge act is. Don't pretend you don't.
Oh, my God. Here's the fax number, by the way, for this creep Mario. 305. What?
I'll say, are the Temptations considered rock?
That's good.
Can I ask you a question? Are you really as stupid as you come across on the air? Is this just for?
You don't want to stand that on here.
Celia Cruz is on here, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, Celia Cruz is on there, and are the Temptations rock? No, Celia Cruz is hard rock.
Well, I'm trying to block her out, so.
Mario's fax number is 305-883-8538. Back in 1977, when you came out of the closet, guess what? It was December of 76, so get it right, Mario. And the world that you were homosexual, I supported you. All I asked for is you to be here for me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Did you read the rest of this?
Yes, I did.
Or else, with a skull and crossbones
sounds like a
on
threat.
the bottom. It sounds like a threat to me, Mario.
Are you threatening me?
Yeah.
Yes.
305-883-8538. That's the fax number. And we'll find a phone number eventually, too. I also know the unmentionable one. Well, what does that tell you?
Stalkers.
What does that tell you?
Stalkers, get thee to a life.
That's right. Pathetic. WQAM, hello.
Oh, Neil.
Yes.
Hello there.
Yes?
Greetings. Pleasure to make your acquaintance this fine day.
Cut the crap. What do you got?
Yeah, well, I wanted to share something with you because you're a name that comes up high on my list of people that I like to share things with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about my sexuality. I've managed to actually change my sexuality.
Yeah.
People say that it's not possible. And
what did you do?
Go to
a bar and tie one on? Get out of here with a fake accent. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular wireless line.
These are setup calls you've arranged for today, right?
Yeah, that's right. No, this is a setup fax. Now let's talk about business, sir, or else.
I'm sorry.
With a skull and crossbones from Mario.
Yeah.
From Retardo Mario. I'm saving that one.
God.
WQAM, hello.
Cake and ice cream.
WQAM, hello.
Yeah.
QAM, hello. And finally, WQAM, hello.
How you doing, Neil? Man, where have you been the whole week? I miss you, bro.
Yeah.
So what's up, man? I think George is setting you up, bro.
Tuesday and Thursday, sir. Another 3 weeks. Tuesday and Thursday.
But George is setting you up.
Setting me up for what?
I don't know. So you get mad and give him another day and take one day a week only.
Mm-hmm.
It's a setup.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Sounds
Let's go smoke a joint.
WQAM, hello.
Hello, I'd like to speak to Neil.
Speaking.
Hi, Neil. How are you?
I'm okay.
Neil, I was calling to ask you, have you ever been to a Luis Miguel concert before?
Yes, 3 of them.
Oh, I was just going to tell you, isn't he more beautiful in person than even in the pictures?
But not anymore, he's not. He's got a fat ass.
I know, he's kind of looking a little funny. But
you know, chunky.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to tell you a little something I heard about Luis Miguel. I heard when he comes to Miami, he stays at the Four Seasons, and that he's really a weirdo. Like, he won't even take the elevators for the celebrities. He wants to be in the private service elevators. I hear he likes to close the windows. He's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to call in and say hello.
What does that have to do with his music?
Oh, no, I know. Forget it. I think he's the Sinatra. The Sinatra of his generation. I don't think anybody can sing better than him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just wanted to call in, say hello, put my 2 cents in. I love your show, and take care.
Okay, hasta que me olvides.
Okay, hasta que me olvides. Bye.
Okay, bye. How are we doing on the poll? Who's winning? Beatles and the Stones. Stones and the Beatles, huh? Beatles 90, Stones 73, Elvis 40. George is mighty upset about that.
Oh, well.
Led Zeppelin 39, Pink Floyd 36, The Who 30, Jimi Hendrix 24, Queen 21, Celia Cruz 19.
Wow.
Wow, what?
She's making a move.
She's making a big move, and I can smell it here. God.
Biggest names.
Oh,
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
This is the Neil Rogers Show.
You fail.
This is your brain. Any questions?
There's something in the air. The wafting aroma of dirty jockstraps and rotting fish. Smells like a new season for the Dolphins is about to Menachem begin. This isn't just a new season, it's a new beginning. The dawning of a new era. The yin of the sport hole yang. The cleats for the corns on your feet. The downbeat tally of Tin Pan Alley. Did I mention it's a new beginning? A fresh start. An emergence of what could be the genesis of a new Miami Dolphins team. This season, they may even win 2 games. Order your 50-yard line season tickets now for $1 with the purchase of a season parking pass for $5,000. The new Dolphins. Yes. Oh, won't you help? Please.
Okay. Not. It's 11:01 at 560 WQAM. So what's the word? Are we getting a word from programming about who's going to be doing 2 to 4?
Not yet.
Something to really look forward to.
I believe they're in a promotions meeting right now, so.
Oh, they're in a promotions meeting. Well, excuse me. Excuse me. How are we doing on your poll, Chris? 739. You're going to make 1,000 today. How do you like that?
All right, unless
George decides to change the poll in about 10, 15 minutes.
I just might.
567, we don't have anything going on at the phone, man. Nothing today. How were the calls yesterday?
I don't remember.
Chris?
The ones that actually got on the air were, they're okay. Nothing spectacular. A couple good ones and a lot of bad ones.
Okay. Wow,
the
he
ones
remembers.
that got on the air? What does that mean?
Well, I make him answer the phone.
Yeah.
Well, I know that. I understand that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the George show. I'm not screening callers. And I'm certainly not doing that old, let's go to Larry and Sunrise. Let's go to Susie and Margate. I'm not doing that either.
Yeah, no, I don't do names or cities or nothing. Just
thank God for
hang
that,
up on those
that
4.
Sucks.
Hang
that
up on
blows.
those 4, yeah.
You what?
Those 4, the 4 stalkers. You've heard of the 4 seasons?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's real easy to do a fax trace.
Yeah.
And then get the phone number and the address and the last name and all of that. I'm saving that last missive that you sent me. WQAM, hello.
I'll forward you an email on that
19
subject.
years old, Neil.
QAM, hello.
Yeah, Neil, it's Love Canal Man. Question and a comment. Brady Quinn and Michael Phelps, do they get together? And, Neil, I want to know what the Turk
Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, what does that mean?
2 good-looking guys? I don't know.
Michael Phelps isn't a good-looking guy.
Well, I don't know.
Michael Phelps looks like the spaceship just landed.
Well, I don't know. I kind of figured those 2 might hook up down the road. And the comment was...
Based on what?
I don't know. They're willing to work out. They're willing to work out.
Fantasy, yeah. Work this out. And what was the second part?
The comment was, Neil, I want to know what the Turk is paying you to set up my father.
You can save that one to laugh later if you want, like when you're bored.
Yeah, all right. Hey, guys, take care.
Wow. Holy moly, Rat Man.
Because I got a lot of downtime this afternoon. I might want a good laugh. I'm going to put that in my pocket.
Yeah. Put it in your pocket and stick it in the socket. 5670560 and pound 560. Like I told you, I've got a whole pile of stuff here today, including, this would really piss you off, and me, Clinton faithful seek to sabotage Obama.
Yeah.
A massive email and internet campaign is underway aimed at derailing the nomination of Barack Obama and making Hillary Clinton the party's standard bearer next week at the DNC in Denver. They will not give it up, these Clinton bastards. They won't stop. They will not stop. They won't take no for an answer. And, of course, that was his mistake by allowing her name to be put in nomination in the first place. Wimping out. When in doubt, don't wimp out. That should be a lesson to you, Barack. Don't wimp out. But he did. And, of course, the thing we're seeing now with the polling is more and more people are finding a convenient excuse why they won't vote for a black guy.
Mm-hmm.
WQAM, hello. QAM, hola.
Hi, Kathy.
WQAM, hello.
It's just that your reputation goes the wrong way, so you know what it is.
What is it?
I wanted to say that Joyce Kaufman turned me straight.
Oh, this is the same loser again with a phony accent, yeah.
No phony accents here, my friend.
Yeah, sure.
All completely authentic and genuine.
And pathetic.
Just because she got so many fans over on this side of the pond. That's what it is, Neil. You got
tragic. Go brush your teeth, okay? There's a first for everything. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. WQAM, hello.
Hello.
QAM. Yes, sir.
There was
phony voice.
a letter in the paper today about wanting to know why the governor is not picking any men for the different positions.
Mm-hmm.
You have any idea why you're not picking men?
I know what position he's picking. Believe me.
Rectum.
That's the only position he's interested in. Your governor.
Gay.
Limp wrist Christ. So that would be a good toss-up. Either Charlie Crist or Drew Lieberman. To blow up in McCain's face. Wouldn't that be great?
I say Lieberman would be the better choice.
I'm praying for that. I am praying. I'm rubbing my tzitzis together. Wouldn't that be beautiful? WQAM, hello.
My name is Joe.
QAM, hello.
I'm normal.
QAM, hello. QAM.
Hi, Neil.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Oh, hang in there. I just want to. We can ruin your audience. Talk Panther hockey, but we'll not do that.
Talk Panther hockey? Are you crazy?
Hey, what do you mean? Am I crazy? You're a big hockey guy.
Yeah, but South Florida is not.
That's true, and maybe if
I love harness racing too, but I'm not going to talk about Brian Sears and Tim Tetrick and Dave Filone.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Think they'll ever come over? Think they'll ever be better than 12th place?
You said we could ruin the audience and talk about the Panthers, but you won't. Now, what was the alternative?
Talk about Greg from Port St. Lucie.
Oh, yeah,
See, I knew it.
Woo!
I knew you were setting these calls up today.
Oh, yeah. Cost me a bundle.
I'll bet.
567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. I bet you didn't have these calls yesterday.
No, you're right about that.
Yeah.
I got to take a lesson.
WQAM, hello. QAM, hello. QAM.
Good morning.
Yes.
Sir.
Good morning.
How come Willie Trino's not on that list?
Who?
Willie Trino.
Willie Chirino?
Willie Trino.
Who the hell's that?
The guy that does the commercials for, he's a Spanish guy. He's an entertainer. He does all those cruise lines and stuff. Willie Trino. He should be on the list for good entertainment.
Yeah, sure. Likely story. Get a life.
No, listen to me.
Get a life, Willie Chirino, my ass. Get out of here.
He's related to Harry Chorizo.
Yeah, Bring the razor. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon and Singular Wireless line. All of this started with poor Celia Cruz. They just won't let her lie in peace, you know? Celia Cruz. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about Dade County, right there. Celia Cruz. Celia Cruz and Ileana Rosanna Dana. Put that together and you've got, I think that sums it all up pretty well. WQAM, hello. QAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Put a boot on it, scissors.
WQAM, hello.
Go Gators.
WQAM, hello. QAM. Couldn't do it. Couldn't bring themselves to do it. Couldn't muster up the cajones to do it. Wimp.
You fairy.
WQAM, hello.
Neil, how about putting John Cicada there on the list?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Come on, he's great.
How about Ricky Martin? We left her off.
Oh, yeah.
Although she's not Cuban. What is she?
Gay.
Oh, beside that.
I don't know. Puerto Rican.
Rican?
I don't know.
Ricky Martin Rican? And
gay.
A screamer, a flamer. He kind of vanished, too, real fast, thank God. Didn't he? Kind of faded from the scene? Like a queen? Maybe he and your governor got some. That guy that called about Michael Phelps and Brady Quinn. I mean, what are these people thinking about? Talk about having too much time on your hands. Good God. Well, they're both good-looking guys who like to work out.
Well, So naturally.
I think that all good-looking guys who, like to work out are probably
gay.
Sure. And going to hook up and do some nasty stuff, starting with the old
rectum.
No doubt. WQAM, hello.
How about Joe Rhodes and the air around the clockers?
That's really big with the Alta Cockers, I'll tell you that. WQAM, hello.
Let's go, Durham.
That would be a good group, wouldn't it? Joe and the air around the clockers.
That's right.
And they could sing while wearing their dockers.
And blue blockers.
Cockers, like the ones, and they put on the blue blockers. And what was that Zach doing again this morning? Toward the end of the show? What was that all about?
I'm not sure. They never tell us when they're going to do things like that.
He is sandbagging that show. He's torpedoing it, just like he did with Mo. I'm telling you, never trust a fat producer or a board op. Ever.
Biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Person to remember you when if you find yourself all over the words you use. Here's a way to make a first impression that will stick like glue. Just keep the simple phrase in your head. These three little words that really knock them dead. Say them to everyone you meet in a simple way. They're guaranteed to get attention. You just smile and say, hey baby, how's it hanging? That'll catch them by surprise. Might just even leave them out wide open. Might just even open their eyes. Smile and say, how's it hanging? And you make it very clear that you'd like them to be closer to you, that you're nicer to be near. How's it hanging? How's it hanging?
11:17 at 560 WQAM. So I just spent $20 online to do the report for that fax number.
Could you? I sent you some information. You probably should have checked your email. Somebody else already did the work for you.
Oh, great.
You can compare and see if you got the same results.
Mario Moreno. There it is.
How do you like that?
Well, I'm looking at mine. I spent $20.
How about that?
Well, yeah. Let me just print it out. Like I said, if Joe Bell and Beasley of corporate don't want to do anything about some of these wackos out there who think that this is their own private play toy for abuse and fun and insanity, well, then we will. WQAM, hello.
Yeah, how's it hanging, cowboy?
All right. No, nothing. Cowboy. He got his cowboy in. That was it. Cowboy. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Mr. Rogers, how are you today?
Okay, sir.
I have a question for you. I need to get your permission to do something. I bought a new Samsung Instinct phone that allows me to play MP3 music on my cell phone and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I miss your show sometimes, and I'd like to go in sometimes and just download the attachment that you've got from the archives, save it on my computer, and then transfer it to my phone so that when I'm not at home on the computer, I can listen to you. Is that permissible to do?
Yes.
Oh,
sure.
Cool.
Right click, save target as.
Right. Okay. Cool. And then I can save it to the computer and then put it on my phone, and I'm not infringing on any of your property rights or anything.
Okay, thanks, Pally. No problem.
All righty. Cool. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Bell South Telecom, Inc., Florida, provides a customer service hotline that will be able to help you in filing a complaint about 305-883-8538. How do you like that?
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is click the button on there, file a complaint. Other residents at this address, Hilda Morales, Arnold Rangel, in Hialeah. And here's a list of the neighbors. Not quite as sharp as you thought you were, Mario Moreno. You're about as sharp as your partner in crime there, as your boyfriend. The unmentionable one. The unfathomable one. WQAM, hello.
I have no friend.
QAM, hello.
Good morning, Neil.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned Ricky Martin. Did you see in the paper today where he became a father?
Yeah, right.
No, true story, swear
Father
to God.
of what, a guppy?
No, 2 twin boys.
Uh-huh.
It had to be a grudge pregnancy, but someone had it in for him. But that's a true story. If you look in the Sun Sentinel,
Ricky Martin had twin boys by a surrogate mother. God bless. Goodbye.
Okay. God bless. Was that Red Skelton?
Yeah, I must have been.
How do you like this? Hialeah.
Surprised by that?
No, not at all. A lot of misfits in Hialeah. 5670560 pound 5. That was almost too easy, you know it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, too easy. Wait.
WQAM, hello.
Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Okay.
Good. Quick question now. When people call your station, when they're trying to crank call, you guys have those caller IDs. Is it against the law or anything for you guys to post those on your website so maybe, actual callers
we have
enjoy your
caller
show
ID?
crank the chronics and give it
We
back
have
to them?
caller ID since when?
Oh, you guys don't have that?
We don't have squat. We have
man.
nothing.
Oh, well, sorry about that, man. You got to tell Joe Bell to get on it, man.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Tell Southern Bell and Joe Bell. That's the problem. We got the wrong bell. When's the last time you seen that fat ass, by the way?
Earlier in the week, once.
Yeah.
Like Tuesday? I'm not sure.
You drop by and say, hey, George, how's things going? What can I do to assist you guys?
Oh, he just stood at the door and waved. I think he talked to Chris, though.
And what did he say to you, fat Chris?
Actually, I don't think he did. He just waved. And George made a comment about his glasses.
He's got glasses now?
I think he always has. He's got a new pair, though.
Oh, and?
Very stylish. I said, do they sell men's glasses where you bought those?
WQAM, hello.
Yo, Neil, I got a couple questions for you.
Yeah.
All right, first of all, down at the casino, they're taking my favorite game, which was, it was called Alien, right? I don't know if you ever played it.
No.
Just like the movie The Alien, and what happens is once you hit the bonus, you got the boards, and you got to just try to get the alien, kick him out in the space.
Yeah, well, what's the question?
All right, well, I'm going to ask you what game do you play, simply because I hear you talking about it sometimes. So down here in Florida, what games are like something that you may have up there?
What games are like something we might have up here?
It's slots. Okay.
They're all the same. They're universal. They're all made by the same companies.
No. Which
Wheel
ones
of Fortune
do you play to
and
make
the Quick
like,
Hit and
like
the Slow Hit.
$100, and which ones do you play?
Let me tell you right now, sir, a fool and his money are soon parted, okay?
Okay, all right.
We'll hook you up with a quarter slot guy, and you guys can compare notes. 56705. The one thing I'm not going to promote on this show is gambling, okay? If there's nothing worse than gambling. Whoring around, no problem. Getting drunk, doing drugs, smoking weed, no problem. Gambling, evil. Oh, and I shouldn't probably admit this because Chris will be making all kinds of stupid comments. Guess where I was talked into going yesterday?
Woodbine.
Well, Paco wanted to go, and he won $300.
All right, so you can just send the next check here.
Yeah, you know something? I wouldn't send you a check if I had $80 trillion sitting overflowing in this room.
So you're going
in
against
small
the bet we
bills.
made.
I'm what?
You're going against the bet we made.
Bet my ass, okay?
That's a big bet.
Yeah, that's right. Not as big as his ass, though, I'll tell you that.
Oh, no contest.
Good golly. An ass from hell. I'm pretty psyched about this. I mean, how could anybody be that stupid not to know that you can trace a phone number or a fax number?
Oh, that answers its own question.
Oh.
Who else would be a chronic stalker unless they were that stupid?
A genius, a Rhodes Scholar.
Yeah.
WQAM, hello.
No party today.
What?
I got no party today. Nobody coming over.
QAM, hello.
The fund now offers exciting electronic features.
WQAM, hello.
Yes, did you call me?
No, we called you.
Hey, Neil.
Guess what we called you? Guess what we called you? Schmuck.
I got a question to ask you.
Yeah.
Is it true that my voice sounds a lot like Paco's voice?
WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes.
I'm not calling about Celia Cruz, so I apologize in advance. Do you have an IMAX up in Toronto?
I don't know.
An IMAX theater?
I don't know.
Oh, because I don't know if George saw it in the regular theater or in IMAX, but I saw The Dark Knight. It was awesome.
Yeah.
In IMAX.
I'll take your word for it.
It's a good movie. Even if you don't like Batman, it's a great movie.
No, I love Batman, but that's got nothing to do with Batman.
Well, it's more genuine. More of a, the action is great, the acting is great,
Well,
great
what do you
story.
mean it's more genuine what?
Well, as opposed to the campy, hokey former Batman movies of the 80s and the 90s. Batman Begins was good, but this one is like...
Is there a Robin in this movie?
No.
So how can it be genuine? That would be like a Sherlock Holmes movie. It would be like a Sherlock Holmes movie without Dr. Watson.
Batman sucks with Robin.
Well,
that's what we heard. But the writer denies it.
Woo! And of course, I'll find it. I'll find it.
Need help?
No, I'll get to it.
You sure?
Just relax, okay?
He was his ward, not his pedophile.
Thank you. What is that under? I mean, it's under... I know it's under Hank. Hank dash what?
He was his ward.
Oh. Well, how the hell would I find that?
Word association. You got to do a mental trick.
Beatles 97, Stones 78. Everybody else is like an afterthought. Even Celia.
Biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
I am Celia Cruz and I am dead now. And I remember when I was alive. I will lead you to the living room with the I'm dying over here.
He had a stint in up and wind. They put one back in 'cause his heart is old. The doctors called it a heart event, but now we really know his heart is old. No matter what we're told. Yeah, Dick Cheney's got a heart that's old. Hope it don't explode. He makes decisions. He has the vision. He has the country under his control. While Bush is jogging, Dick's veins are clogging. And that's what happens when your heart is old and it's full of holes. Yeah, Dick Cheney's got a heart that's old and it's gonna blow. He'll keep on working till his heart is cold. He'll keep pretending that his heart ain't old, but it's really old.
11:32 at 560 WQAM. You'll be very pleased to know that I just filed a complaint with Bell South.
All right.
Right there online. It was easy as pie.
Trying to fax you something, but I'm getting that fast busy, so I'll keep trying.
Uh-oh, let me take a look at my fax machine, man. Uh-oh. Oh, receiving. It says receiving. Well, how can it be receiving?
Maybe it's stuck receiving or something. I'm trying it again. I'll let you know.
Let me unstick it.
It's a Ricky Martin confirmation for what it's worth.
Oh, I don't care about that. All these queens allegedly making babies. All these people with their beards.
Yay, and their turkey basters.
Yeah, exactly. Get out the turkey baster, Ricky. Okay, here's the way the poll shapes up right now. Chris is on pins and needles. I don't think we're going to make 1,000. What?
Said you know it.
Greatest rock performer or performers of all time. Beatles 97, Stone 79. Led Zeppelin 42, Elvis 41. You'll be pleased to know Luis Miguel don't have any votes. But then again, neither are the Temptations. Pink Floyd 37, The Who 32. Jimi Hendrix 26, Queen 23, Celia Cruz 22. Kick some ass, Celia. You old bitch. Frank Zappa 17, Kiss 17, U2 16. Grateful Dead, Rush, Bruce Springsteen each have 15. Eagles, Elton John, Aerosmith 14. Doors 12, Michael Jackson 11. Dixie Chicks 9, Moody Blues 8. I voted for Aerosmith, by the way. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
For Aerosmith?
Sure. Fine choice.
And even if Luis Miguel would have been on there in the beginning, I still would have voted for Aerosmith. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Iron Maiden, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Earth, Wind and Fire, Chuck Berry, AC/DC. They've got 7. 6 apiece for the Village People, Bob Marley, Van Halen, Alice Cooper. 5 each for, you know who isn't on here? David Bowie.
He's not.
Oh, yeah, he's on there. He's only got 2 votes. Good. 5 for Joy Division. Bob, what was his name?
Bob Marley?
Bob Marley. No, Bob, what the hell was the goofball guy that used to be on the Hollywood Squares? John Davidson. Joy Division 5, Madonna 5, Metallica 5, James Brown 5, Steely Dan 5, Pearl Jam 5. Chicago 4, Yes 4.
Yes.
Deep Purple 4, Tool 4, Billy Joel 4. Guar's got 3. Also 3 for King Crimson, ELO, Genesis, Ozzy Osbourne, Jethro Tull, Little Richard, Marvin Gaye, the Allman Brothers, REM. 2 for Prince, Bare Naked Ladies, The Kinks, Coldplay, The Police, Peter Gabriel, Guns N' Roses, Moby, David Bowie, Ted Nugent, The Tubes, Bob Dylan, and Kid Rock. 1 apiece for the Guess Who, Rod Stewart, Sublime, Whitesnake, Bauhaus,
yes.
Bow Wow, Psychedelic Furs, Sex Pistols, Jane's Addiction, Charlie Daniels Band, Heart, Peter Frampton, The Clash, Little River Band. Thank you, Eric. He straightened that out. Thin Lizzy, Gary Newman, Kraftwerk, T-Rex, Tori Amos, Tina Turner, Katie Bush, and Fleetwood Mac. And none, 0, zippity-doo-dah for The Temptations, Luis Miguel, REO Speedwagon, The Coors, Primus, Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels, The Ramones, Joyce Joplin, Phil. What was the big deal with the Ramones already? Would you tell me?
Punk.
Oh, punk my ass. Phil Collins, Traveling Wilburys, Fats Domino, White Stripes, J. Goss. Fats Domino's got none. That is sacrilegious. He was no Celia Cruz, although did you ever see them together?
Not lately.
The same person. What is that?
Bauhaus.
Oh.
Or would you rather hear Ramones?
No, I don't want to hear the Ramones. I don't want to see the Ramones. Aren't they mostly dead at this point?
A couple.
So what do you think? Michael Phelps and Brady Quinn.
Yeah.
Tom Brady and Ricky Martin.
And if they had a baby.
And Charlie Crist.
Gay.
Charlie Crist and Mark Foley. WQAM, hello.
Hey, how you? Top of the morning, Neil.
Yes, sir.
2 things. If the lake down here in Florida doesn't go up after this, then there's a leak or a hole in the lake. But that's here to say if they figure that out. But the New York Times reported the other day that 25% of all the people living in the boroughs of New York have oral herpes, and now they're saying that when you go to the bars, and they use the wash in the bar wash, and with the brushes, with the blue chemical supposed to kill it. If there's lipstick on there, it still festers underneath there, and they cannot kill the virus. That's really great to know, isn't it? Take care, buddy.
Just another good reason to stay out of New York. Click. He didn't even listen to a word I said.
What?
He didn't listen to a word I said.
I know.
He was already in the process of hanging up.
That's right.
Typical New Yorker, man. Typical New Yorker. Go back to New York, pal, and smear some lipstick on your
rectum
cheeks. God. That should tell you where he's coming from anyway, shouldn't it? He's herpes intensive.
It's important.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we got it from him just from the phone call. Let me file another complaint.
All right.
No, I'm serious. Yesterday, the day in between Tuesday's abortion on this show and today, was the day I decided to draw the line in the sand for the 5 millionth time. Only this time, I'm taking it into my hands. Just like that little, that was pretty easy this morning because you're dealing with somebody so stupid. And, of course, you've got the phone numbers. It's only like 3 or 4 people. That's all we have to deal with.
Right.
But Jolly Joe Bell, he's got his private investigator. Ho, ho, ho. He's going to take care of this. He couldn't take care of his ass with both hands. That's the kind of management we got. Just pathetic. Tragic. Here it is. It's 22 till noon, and we don't know who's going to be on the air at 2 today.
Oh, I'm still not able to fax to you.
I beg your pardon?
I don't know why. I'm going to unplug my machine. I still can't get a fax out to you.
Oh, well, let me take a look at mine. It said receiving.
It might be stuck receiving. You might want to turn yours on and off, too.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right. I'm done crawling around on the floor. How about you?
No.
You know, they should put these things within arm's reach. I know. I'm nitpicking again.
Which things?
Got that cartoon music queued up?
Yep.
God,
all right.
Jesus.
Christ. already played that one yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Skip a couple, 3, like track 4.
Wow. Okay, I got it unplugged and plugged.
All right.
It's the Neil Rogers Show unplugged. So now maybe something will happen.
Right.
WQAM, hello. Yes,
although it's that Ricky Martin facts, I know you don't want to.
Screw that. QAM.
Hello, Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
How about Boy George? He should be on the list.
Why is that?
Because he's a young boy.
What?
Because he's a young boy.
He's a young boy. He's older than Methuselah's grandpa, okay? He's a young boy. Oh.
Name.
Get a life already, okay?
With Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Anybody have a heart or a liver?
Looking bald and sweaty.
Look at my sweaty ass.
Eat your ass sweaty.
Every hour I need a bath.
Take a bath.
Now the sunshine cooks my head. I'm hot. My eyes are filling with pouring sweat.
Are you hot?
This is where I burn up.
Sweating bullets.
I think the weatherman should shut up.
Shut up, fat boy.
If the seed was ever in doubt,
It's unholy hot.
you're gonna know it when the AC is out.
Sweat.
I do anything to just feel cool.
Dirt.
I jump naked in a slime green pool. Ordinarily I'd ask real nice.
Please.
Right now I'd kill a penguin for his ice. I wonder if I should take
That is hot.
another shower on my morning break.
She's hot.
I better not, cause I'll sweat again.
Unbearably hot.
There's not a dry spot on my skin. Oh, I'm not dry. Every part of me is dripping like a sick heart. My ass is steaming hot, wet, and I think hardcore. It's hard to take it. I am baking to fight, to fight. Every part of me is sweating like a sick heart. My ass is steaming hot, wet, and I think hardcore. I'm now butt naked and still baking to fight, to fight.
14 till noon.
Dripping off our naked bodies.
Rectum.
At 560 WQAM. We got somebody coming up at 2 on the Jerk Show. We don't know if Jerks is going to be on. You'll have to stay tuned.
Right.
You'll have to check back with us at 2 to see who's going to be on.
We usually find out around noonish.
I beg your pardon?
At least that's the pattern so far.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe they're thinking about it.
Uh-huh.
James Beaupre broke all the rules of house arrest when he went for a late-night drive in his pickup truck last month. He didn't observe his curfew. He did not remain sober. He did not keep the peace. And as he crashed into a Kitchener car lot, this is in Ontario, Canada, driving naked while speeding, drunk, high on crack cocaine, and next to a naked prostitute, he was not being of good behavior. This is one of the most flamboyant, flaming relapses I've ever seen, defense lawyer Brennan Smart said. It's almost the stuff of comedy writers. Beaupre, 39, of Waterloo, already had a drunk driving record when he was convicted last year of 2 weapons offenses and breach of recognizance. He received a 9-month conditional sentence of house arrest and went to a rehab facility where he was an exemplary resident. Once out and living with his sister, Beaupre thought he had his problem under control and gradually began drinking and taking drugs again. Then on the night of July 30th, he completely snapped. He jumped in with both feet, Smart said. It's astounding. The former owner of a landscaping business with a 6-figure income, Beaupre got drunk, went out in his truck, and picked up a prostitute at a Kitchener intersection. Crown prosecutor Mark Poland said Beaupre then parked on East Avenue and smoked crack with a woman before they both took their clothes off. Beaupre sped away on East, masturbating while watching the woman masturbate, then missed a curve, went over an island, and crashed into a parked car at the intersection of Weber Street. Witnesses saw Beaupre grab his clothes and dress while running away, leaving the accident-naked woman behind. Well, at least he grabbed his dress. He was arrested after one of the witnesses followed him behind a nearby plaza and gave police a description. I think Your Honor would struggle to find a more egregious breach, Poland told Justice Colin Westman. But a beat, but a boy. I guess he kind of slipped up a little bit, you know. 567-0560. There's not a call on the board, man. It's pretty grim, pretty weak. For a Thursday, the 21st of August, you think that these people... Marlins, by the way, lost again last night. Boy, they're 5 behind. They're sliding bad, aren't they, Chris?
Yes, they are.
They're slipping into oblivion. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon and Singular wireless line. WQAM, hello.
Is the Red Hot Chili Peppers on that list?
No, they are not, and they ought to be.
Well, you put them on there, you bastard.
Leave them off. I mean, do you imagine? Can you even begin to imagine how many
No.
groups we could put on here?
Oh, yeah, like all of them.
Yeah, like everyone that's ever been invented.
You got the book over there. Just start with A.
That's a good idea. I got the Billboard book.
We'll put the
You can go through the entire
aardvarks
list. Aardvark
all the way
was,
to Z zebra.
Now, how many groups can you think of with a Z?
I could cheat, but I don't want to.
Let me take a look. Maybe there aren't any.
ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.
Zombies.
Just as it was the zombies. Good. You're cheating.
I am cheating.
Well, what the hell good is that?
We'll be here a million years. You're cheating too.
Zippity doo-dah.
Yeah,
Zip code.
Zager and Evans.
Zip zip.
07.
Zorba the Greek and Zorro.
Zane.
And Zombie.
Ziggy X.
Oh, wait a minute. These are titles. These aren't groups. These are titles of songs. I thought it kind of sounded like titles of songs.
Zoot Money and the Big Roll Band.
Zager and Evans.
Yep.
Ricky Zond and the Blue Jeaners. Robin Zander. Frank Zappa. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Warren Zevon.
Mm-hmm.
Zane. The Zodiacs. Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs. And Stay, a medley of his smash. It says C. Maurice Williams. The Zombies and ZZ Top. That's it. Not too many. As in answering the musical question, who's with a Z? Who's with a Z? As they say here. Z.
Yeah.
WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
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 Michael Phelps is a glorified retard, and I hate the Jamaicans.
Okay. Duly noted. Yeah, what is the story with Michael Phelps? He's got the thick tongue and like the size 14 feet. Maybe he's got web feet like a duck. Maybe that's why he swims so fast. You think he should be disqualified for having like webbed feet?
Okay.
WQAM, hello.
Hello, Neil God.
Yes, sir.
Hey there. Remember that clip you used to play? That was so funny. It puts the lotion in the basket. We haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah.
What do you say? What are the chances of maybe squeezing that in sometime today?
Squeezing what? Squeezing the lotion in the basket?
The clip. Yeah, the clip.
He puts the lotion in the basket.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
I know you set all these calls up.
That one cost me $80.
I bet.
WQAM, hello.
You're my only friend.
QAM, hello. QAM.
Yeah, hey, Neil, what about Zebra? That's a Z group.
QAM, hello.
Neil, I realize that there's been some bad words and some bad feelings exchanged between us during the course of
Let me say that. How many times have you called here today?
So, well, I felt I needed
Let me ask you again. It's a very simple question. It doesn't require an IQ of over 4. How many times have you called this show today?
I felt I needed to call again.
Let me try one more time to get an answer to my question. How many times have you called this show today?
This is number 3, and there's a reason for it.
And you know that it's limited to one. One call per day.
I felt I should give
one
you the
call
opportunity.
per day. And anybody who doesn't abide by one call per day, we're going to the wrath of Joe Bell is going to be on their ass. Then you're going to really be sorry. Because when Jolly Joe Bell comes knocking on your door at 3 in the morning in his bathrobe like Xavier Suarez, then you're going to really wonder what the hell you did. Just like your friend Mario Moreno.
Yeah, my buddy.
Who lives in Hialeah.
Mm-hmm.
Along with Hilda Morales and Arnold Rangel. And that, by the way, is a phone number. It's not, in other words, they just use the phone for the fax.
I see.
It's not a separate fax number. My fax, by the way, is waiting for your stuff.
Let me try it again.
Try it again. Bring it along. In fact, here's the map. Not that far from Hialeah Racetrack where Mario lives. Maybe we could stick him out there with the flamingos in the middle of the lake. Or under the middle of the lake would be good. WQAM, hello.
Yeah, good morning, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Listen, this is my first call of the day, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Listen, Neil, was it you the other day who mentioned
that you saw the dude who's turning into a tree somewhere in India? That was you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. I was wondering, because I called George yesterday, man. I'm telling him about it, and he doesn't believe me.
I don't believe you.
You don't? Okay, well.
He's growing bark.
It's real, right. It's growing into his arms.
Saw the pictures. It's a glorified wart. It's an out-of-control wart.
It's what? No, it's not an uncontrolled wart, man.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's something that's
I think maybe he's Bigfoot.
Maybe he's Bigfoot. He's got
like Michael Phelps. He's Bigfoot feet. Oh, your fax came through.
All right. It's just for text purposes. I know you don't care at this point.
Oh, boy. Singer Ricky Martin's become the father of twin boys born to a surrogate mother. Martin, 36, best known for his song Livin' La Vida Loca, didn't reveal the boys' names or location of their births, but said they are healthy, People magazine reported yesterday. The children delivered via gestational surrogacy are healthy under Ricky's full-time care. Right. Ricky is just like Michael Jackson's kids. The Puerto Rican singer is unmarried, and the statement didn't reveal the identity of the surrogate mother. Martin has long denied rumors that he is gay, despite having a large gay fan following. He's also well known for his charity work on children's causes through his Ricky Martin Foundation. And for that, I had to go through that song and a dance with the fax machine.
Well, I'm sure another good fax will come in at some point.
You think so?
No.
Maybe we'll get another good fax from some chronic out there.
Yeah.
Who've got their phone number listed on it.
Harry-O.
Harry. Oh, yeah.
Starring David Jansen.
David Jansen, who was also the fugitive.
Yes, he was.
He's got to be dead, right?
I don't know.
Well, Google it. I think it's spelled with two S's, by the way. Janssen. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think so. Really strange. He's pretty good. Good actor. You got it?
If it's who I think, then no, he's still alive.
He's still alive? He's got to be at least, 180? Now, today is Thursday, by the way, and ordinarily on Thursday we would be getting all set for our big Neil deal and the 2-for-1 deals and the discount on the restaurants and the good food. And you guys maybe would be eating some of that good food, but guess what?
It puts the lotion in the basket.
That's right. Not today.
Biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Coach Don Schuler, and I sound like Bob Hope on acid. And I want to tell you, it's the 12 to 1 hour or whatever it is.
Now you can listen to the nation's best-selling how-to guide in the words of the author himself.
I've always wanted to be a daddy.
It's Clay Aiken's stirring memoir, How to Impregnate a Woman. Let Clay Aiken tell you how it's done. From meeting the prospective mother...
Do you want that in cash or traveler's checks?
...to the moment of conception.
First you go into this little room and think nasty thoughts. Oh, Brett Favre, take my snap. Wow! Oh, where's that turkey baster?
To the blessed moment of birth.
It was born when? Well, I'll send a teddy bear or something. Gotta go. I'm doing Regis and Kelly.
How to Impregnate a Woman. The new audio book from Clay Aiken.
I hope you have as much fun listening to this as I had dictating it. I love dictation.
I'll bet. 12:01. Well, I thought that was kind of timely with the Ricky Martin story and all. What do you think?
Sure.
How are we doing on Chris's poll? 813. You got a real shot at 1,000 now, mister.
All right.
We're talking some serious business. And I bet you Luis Miguel still don't have any vote, but I'm not going to look. Got another school shooting in Knoxville, Tennessee. Everybody should have a gun. That's the American way, man. Everybody in school, at work, at home.
In your car.
In your
hood
car,
of your car.
on your bicycle.
Vulcan minigun sticking up out of the hood of my car.
Knoxville, Tennessee. A student fatally shot a 16-year-old classmate during a dispute today at Knoxville High School, and a suspect was taken into custody moments later on a nearby street. The shooting happened shortly after 8 this morning at the Central High School cafeteria. Chief Deputy Bill Roll said the suspect and victim knew each other, said Knox County School Superintendent Bill McIntyre. This wasn't a shooting that was a random act, Roll said. It was an individual directing his aggression toward another individual, not the school or the students inside the school. He was pissed off, fired up, and he took care of business. Authorities haven't released the names of the victim who died at University of Tennessee Medical Center or the suspect. No other students were injured, thanks God. The school was placed on lockdown after the shooting. School officials were preparing to release students one classroom at a time, then bust into a church so they could be picked up by their parents. Knoxville, Tennessee. I bet you there's a lot of kids with guns in Tennessee, don't you think?
I imagine.
Probably in Florida, too.
I don't know about the kids.
Oh, sure. I'm not talking about, like, high school kids.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think?
Oh, in Montana we all had guns. All the kids.
Well, there you go. Of course. It's the American way, man.
Like,
Everybody got to have a gun.
Either 13 or 14 on.
Duck hunting and stuff like that. Or bird shooting. People
bear,
shooting.
Elk.
You get pissed off, it's a good, quick way to resolve the dispute. And always better when you got one and the other guy doesn't. 5670560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. WQAM, hello. And back at you. QAM, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Let me try it again. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. You hear me?
Yeah.
Then what do you got? Let's hear
Jansen
it.
is dead.
What?
David Jansen. They were talking about David Jansen.
Oh, there is.
Used to be on
Yes,
the
I was on the wrong site. I meant to tell you that.
He must be dead 15 years.
Okay, thanks.
Very close. More than that.
When did he die?
80.
Oh, my God. He's been dead for 28 years. Can you imagine what he smells like now?
Like Celia Cruz?
Like the fugitive.
And you were right, by the way, 2 S's.
Yeah, David Jansen with 2 S's. Unusual spelling. And you still couldn't find it.
Nevertheless.
Leave it to this retardo guy that just called. Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Hello? It's just, it's just every single day that I do this show, it just solidifies in my mind so many of the reasons that I don't want to be in Florida any more than I have to. A couple of days here, a couple of days there. That's enough. That's more than enough. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, are you taking applications to host the 2 to 4 show today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll be right over in about 20 minutes with a salami sandwich. See ya.
Okay. No food.
No food? Oh, sorry.
You can bring your own.
Oh, yeah, you can bring your own. That's right. BYO, bring your own bag. Especially if she looks like Celia.
If you want to automatically get the job, just be wearing a jockstrap over your face.
Yeah. Be sniffing it, snorting it, licking it. So you said around noon we'd be hearing the...
I said that's the pattern. Normally that's when it has been happening.
Well, it's 12:05, mister. We still don't have any clue who's going to be on it. So I guess Jerks might be on today at 2 o'clock.
I'm still not placing any bets.
Wouldn't that be something? Oh! What?
I'm still not making any bets.
WQAM, hello.
I have a Star Trek bet.
We do know that Geldy will be on from 4 to 7 for Mad Dog, who's vacationing this week. The Squeakmeister, your good buddy that you were consorting with yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it again. You guys always got along great.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad.
I don't listen to any of the other shows on this station. I have no opinion about the other shows on this station. They might as well be in Chinese.
You don't have an opinion on whether he belongs on the air or not?
I don't.
Now, that's a lie.
I don't. I don't know how good of a sports show he does. He's got a squeaky voice.
I'm not talking about how good the sports show is. I'm talking about that.
Hey, a lot of people are on the air that have weird voices that have been very successful. Larry King.
Uh-huh. You're putting Geldy in the class with...
I'd rather listen to Goldie talk about hockey than anything from Larry King.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Wow. WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Hello, Neil. A great day to you. Hello? Neil, a great day to you and a fine day it is. Hello? Are you still there? Hello? Neil, are you taking applications for the 2 to 4 show? I heard a year ago that you wanted a guy to call up here. They would give you a 90 share. I believe it was the Reverend, wasn't it?
WQAM, hello.
Happy birthday to me.
QAM, hello. QAM.
I'm your friend.
Oh, a stunt, Prozac Ron.
An imitator.
Oh, my God, and a really bad one, too.
You aspire to great heights, man.
Let's see. Sad when you were in school, you had to worry about swimming naked. George had to worry about a weed hookup. Brandon says, I had to worry about my school blowing up, and now kids worry about coming home from school alive. Yeah, that's the American way, man. Go to school and maybe get shot off. Metal detectors in school now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of schools have metal detectors. It goes to, and the public in America, it can be conditioned and manipulated like Play-Doh, like silly putty. Am I right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
You bet. WQAM, hello.
Neil,
Yes.
I'm living the vida loca.
WQAM, hello. And finally, QAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, I'm a stinking limey, and this is my phony American accent. Hey!
Good one, yeah. Good job. A massive email.
Sorry.
A massive email and... You're right. Let's stick with the calls. WQAM, hello.
Happy birthday.
QAM, hello. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil. Hey, George.
Yeah.
Neil, hey, do you remember in Bowling for Columbine after they shot the little kid, shot the other little kid in that kindergarten, and then they show that schmuck Charlton Heston with his "There's Hearts to Heal." What a schmuck. I hope he's burning in hell right now.
He is.
That's all I got.
Okay.
I love you.
Okay. He's hot. He's still wearing those spandex pants from the movie, so those should melt real fast, wouldn't you think?
I'm in.
Good old Chuck Heston, man. There was a real guy. There was a real man of God. Michael Moore made such a jackass out of him in like 5 minutes or less, and with easy.
You son of a bitch.
Right. WQAM, hello.
I bought myself a gift.
QAM, hello.
Now, this is good stuff.
WQAM, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Neil. How you doing?
Okay, can you hear me?
Listen, I'm not going to be able to come in today, but I can free up some...
WQAM, hello. QAM.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, I've never called your show. I've been listening for a long time. I met you when you were went to South Dade Shopping Center. We were all bitten up by mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
But, my goodness, there's a lot of crazy people in this town.
No kidding.
I think I'm out. Thank you.
What did he say? He thinks what?
I think I'm out.
Thank you.
Oh. Well, you're welcome. You're certainly more than welcome. You're out all right. WQAM, hello.
Yes, this is. Isuzu.
WQAM, hello.
That's another thing about George. He talks over everybody. Can you hear me now?
I heard you the first time.
Well, he had a call on yesterday. He was plugging this charity, and he's just rambling on. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and please keep listening.
Biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Suck it in and hold it.
From the director of Batman and the producer of Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, here I go again.
It's one mother of a movie.
The Dark Knight star Christian Bale's following up his record-smashing Batman movie with a stint in jail as British media report he was arrested today for allegedly assaulting his mother and sister.
It's Batman versus his mama.
I don't want to talk, 'cause it makes me feel sad.
Where do we begin?
Christian Bale is no mama's boy.
That wasn't exactly what I had in mind when I said I wanted to inspire people.
Batman versus his mama.
What happened to our love? It used to be so good.
It's simple. Kill the Batman.
Parental beating is not advised.
Dig in the dancing queen.
5:16. So our super spy Brandon, he tells me that we've got a technical glitch going on today, and it's been going on all through the show.
All right.
And that 5 seconds after we, do the thing live, the delay 5 seconds later repeats on the air, in the background.
Okay.
As a replacement for the Fidel Castro interference.
Well, no charge.
Yeah. So if you missed what we said the first time, listen closely, crank it up, and you'll hear it the second time. Or if you missed some of these great calls the first time, crank it way up. Wouldn't you think that somebody inside would have, or that somebody would have called?
Not on the inside, no.
You mean like when we were off the air on Tuesday for 5 minutes and nobody inside told us anything about it?
Correct.
I see. How about a Chinese laundry?
Sure. A deli.
That would be...
I think this area could use a nice deli.
No, deli, that involves food, man.
Well, we'll be charging for it.
567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular wireless line. WQAM, hello.
I'm 43.
Oh, that little red light keeps coming on again.
Yeah, just ignore it.
What?
Just ignore it.
No, I understand that, but any
when it comes on, that means you're going to get a stupid call.
Oh, it keeps coming on.
Huh.
WQAM, hello.
Yes, one time I had a religious experience at Celia Cruz's concert. I don't know.
Uh-huh. That sounds like a Celia Cruz groupie to me.
Sure.
What the hell was he talking about?
I don't know.
Oh. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular wireless line. WQAM, hello.
You think there's any way we can edit Charlton Heston out of the Planet of the Apes movies?
How about Roddy McDowell? Hey, Roddy.
You fairy.
WQAM, hello.
I would appreciate ceasing of all talk of Celia Cruz, you big MF.
I always like to let there's a certain sound at the end of the hang-up thing.
Mm-hmm.
At the very end there.
Right.
Or kind of like pops. Like popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
WQAM, hello.
You must kill the Mario Man.
QAM, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Is this WQAM?
Yeah, what I just say when I answered the phone? I said QAM, hello.
I'm sorry about that. I'm on the cell phone. I didn't catch the recall.
Yeah.
I just want to know, are you guys giving away any Dolphin tickets for this weekend?
No, we are not.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
The 5 millionth caller at 1-800-SCHMUTZBAG. Are we giving away any Dolphin tickets?
It's amazing.
When that red light came on.
That means you're going to get a stupid call.
QAM, hello.
What's up, Uncle Neil?
Yes, sir. What do you got?
Well, considering how weak the calls are today, I might qualify as a real caller, but
okay,
I wouldn't hold my breath. What's your take on Obama's VP choice? You think he's going to pick Biden?
Well, they keep talking about Biden, but Biden is from Delaware, which has got, about a half an electoral vote, and he's already, Delaware always votes Democratic anyway. So what's the big upside? The fact that Biden is a expert on foreign world affairs and international, what's the big upside with Joe Biden?
Well, I think the first one you just said what it is. The second one, he's a name. He's a name that's known. The other guys I've never even heard of before.
Yeah.
Besides that, you're right. It's not much, the other guys. I've never even heard of the other guys before.
The rumor I was hearing yesterday is that they had John Edwards picked, and then the sex scandal came out, and then they had to switch gears. Thank God the scandal came out, because John Edwards, look what he did for John Kerry.
Yeah.
Just what Jew Lieberman did for Al Gore, he can do for John McCain.
What trips me out about the whole thing is how, Rush and all these jackasses, let's see what the Messiah can do. Let's see what why is it that now this kid has to fix what they effed up for 8 years? That's, I love that attitude. Well, you fix it now. Who can fix this in 8 years? Nobody.
Yeah. But the fact that McCain is ahead in a couple of the polls now by 5 points, well, what does that tell you?
There it is. You asked for it.
Well, what kind of a conversation was that? What kind of a... No, seriously, what kind of a conversation was that?
I can't answer that.
I think it begins with F.
Tup?
And he said he was going to be a real caller, you know. Real politically effed.
Politically effed?
Yeah, effed. We're all effed, make no mistake about that. WQAM, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on with the calls today? It's so random. The show's usually random, but this is hilarious. Anyway, George is there, right?
He's here.
I had a question for him. I listen from time to time, and he always has, I don't know, like his outtake on marriage, being a married man.
My outtake.
Take on.
Is negative.
Yeah.
You know, and
yeah.
I personally don't want to get married.
Good.
Don't. I'm sorry?
Trust me, don't.
Okay. Well, I am pretty young, so saying that I don't ever want to is, I don't know, jumping the gun.
Nevertheless, don't rush things. How's that?
I'm sorry?
Take your sweet time.
Yeah, for sure. But why? Like, why are you still married if you don't like the whole...
Children. My
He's
children.
got 2 kids that he's responsible
I don't want my children to have a
for.
stepfather.
If he didn't have the 2 kids, he'd have been gone a long time ago.
That's right.
Oh, that's not nice.
No, it's very nice. I'm very nice to my children.
It's not nice. It's honest.
Yeah, and it's...
You got a 50% divorce rate, and you say, oh, that's not nice.
And that's
marriage.
the most common reason that people stay married.
So do you regret
Whether they admit it or not.
children?
Of course not.
Okay, you just regret
I regret having them with a bitch.
Oh, that's another thing. Why? Why the bitch talk?
What? Why? Because she is. Ask her.
Yeah, but not just specifically
She knows.
her.
She don't care.
But you've mentioned whenever you refer to females, you call them bitches.
No, that's not true. Only the ones that are.
Last week you did.
Only the ones that are bitches are bitches.
Are you trying to tell us that there are no women who are bitches?
Oh, of course they are,
Well,
but...
I was a scathing bitch.
About.
Ask anybody that knows her.
But you know how they say if you don't have nothing nice to say...
Yeah, they say that.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I don't
do
agree.
A talk show, okay? We do a talk show, and if we didn't have anything nice to say, we wouldn't say anything at all. We just have dead air all the time. Then you could hear the Cuban interference in the background from Fidel. And you could hear Mario in the background in Hialeah. Oh, get me out of this. What do I do now? Oh, and by the way, the information that the listener sent you was wrong.
That who, what now?
The information that you sent me, that you emailed me, that was incorrect.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted you to match it up. That just came from a fellow listener.
I mean, how can there be a fax number that's the same as a phone number?
There can be. People use their phone numbers to fax, with their computers.
No. You don't understand. The phone number that was listed in there, or the fax number, was the same as this phone number from your good friend Mario.
Okay.
Which we already know because he signed his name 8 million times and used the name Mario all the time on the air. So we know that this one is correct. 4305-883-8538.
Okay.
Phone number, line type, landline. This is from the reverse phone detective, by the way.
Oh, good.
Private Dick.
You got a public one.
Not to mention, by the way, all the drawings, speaking of that, the pictures and those faxes we were getting.
Uh-huh.
You dug a deep hole for yourself, Mario.
Fario.
Yeah, Fario is exactly right.
You fairy.
1226 at QAM.
The biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Gonna cut my balls so I can have sex with you. Cut my balls so I can have sex with you. I'm gonna cut my balls so I can have safe sex with you. I'm gonna cut my balls for a no stress, trouble free sprue. I wanna bang every gal in town. I'm gonna cut my balls so I can have sex with you. Now I'll be free to leave without the fear of pregnancy. Such entrapment will stop
once that I head chop, I'm gonna cut my balls, 'cause I hear the pain ain't that bad. You gotta wait is all and wear a feminine pad. Don't care if it makes my voice real high. I'm gonna cut my balls so I can have sex with you. Cut my balls so I can have sex with you. A whirl, whirl. Ouchie, ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie.
12:32 at 560 WQAM. My guess is that Curtis will be on it too.
Okay.
That's my guess. Since our program director doesn't want to tell us who's actually going to be on.
There's nobody around in this little corner of the building, by the way.
Really?
Really.
They're all out on their 3-hour lunch now?
At least.
I mean, why would they want to tell us who's actually going to be on it? Tune in at 2.
None of your business, that's why.
It's none of my business?
Yeah, it's none of nobody's business.
Well, there's no business like blow business, and this place blows. Let's see how Chris is doing on that poll with the 6,000 groups on there. The greatest rock performer or performers group of all time. Beatles, 104, Stones, 89, Elvis, 50, Led Zeppelin, 48.
853.
853 vote. I don't know. I don't think you're going to make your 1,000. Did Luis Miguel get a vote?
I don't know.
Yeah, he got a vote. Temptations got a vote. Rod Stewart got a vote. But there's a whole bunch with no votes. REO Speedwagon, which I can understand that. The Coors, Primus, Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels. That's a racial thing. The Ramones, Janis Joplin, Phil Collins, Traveling Wilburys, Fats Domino, White Stripes, and Jay Giles, 0 out of 853 vote. How can Fats Domino have like that?
Hey, he didn't even do well on that one poll that we did. Favorite dead plane crash recording artist. I voted for him twice, and he got like 3 votes.
Fats Domino?
Yeah.
Died in a plane crash?
Or the Big Bopper. Sorry. I always confuse those fat black people.
WQAM, hello.
Well, mentally.
Okay, there it is. There it is. He's next on the list, by the way.
Uh-huh.
You got his number?
I don't know about his.
Prozac Ron?
We did, we had the other ones.
Daron? Hi, Ron. Daron?
Yeah, we did. I don't know where it is. You still have it, Chris?
No. He changes it every couple months.
Really?
Well, it's a cell phone.
Probably buys those gas station cell phones.
You just wait, man, because Jolly Joe Bell, he's got his private investigator. Ho, ho, he's on the case. Ho, ho, ho. You'll see, Neil. See, his solution to everything is screen the calls. I don't wanna, and I ain't gonna. You screen them, that's fine. That's when you do the show. I never tell you what to do, how to do it. You do it. That's your deal.
Gonna hate those people.
You hate what people?
Those four retards, homosexual stalkers. Gay. Yeah, incredibly.
Like Mario with all the pictures of penises.
Sure.
And isn't it interesting that his close personal buddy is the unmentionable one, huh? Talk about a wild...
Yeah.
Oh.
Gay. Butterflies of a feather.
Obsession.
Float
Birds
together.
of a feather. Rub it together. WQAM, hello. QAM.
Wrong number. Sorry about that.
Yeah, okay, sure. Likely story. Couldn't pull the trigger, could you, Pally? Cowboy. WQAM, hello.
The Big Bopper was not
black.
Yes.
Correct. No kidding. That was pretty profound, wasn't it? George just learned something.
God almighty.
WQAM, hello.
Yes, Neil?
Yes, sir.
I run an investigation. Department.
Investigation. You know, you need to investigate yourself. Stick your head deep inside your ass and see what you find in there, okay? Oh, he's already got a head start on that, huh? Like you said, 4. The fabulous 4.
Sure.
And that's it. Especially now that we got Mario in the dumper. Maybe Mario's busy getting phone calls at home. He wants to talk to the Neil Rogers audience. I think they ought to talk to him, don't you?
Indeed.
What's that date number again? 305. Where is it? Oh, 883-8538. 883-8538. He wants to talk to all you folks. Give him a call. Keep him busy. Keep him off our phone. Keep him off our fax machine with his death threats and pornographic drawings. WQAM, hello. QAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
The guy who called you said you have a instead of Castro peckering in the background, there is like a little bit of an echo sound. All I can say is that it must be Castro in his old age. He must be tuning in the Neil Rogers show and having it broadcast in Cuba. What do you think?
So we do have a technical malfunction at the junction again.
Yeah.
Leave it to the listeners to have to figure it out. Not engineering, of course, not anybody inside the building.
You starting up again?
I beg your pardon?
Starting up again?
Yeah. You bet. Big time. I mean big time. Not just starting up, but big time. WQAM, hello.
You must be tuning in the Neil Rogers show.
I love that sound. Yeah. QAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes.
What's up, baby? Whatever happened to Orlando from the old Specs remotes? Remember Orlando, the hot Orlando?
Yeah, I remember him. What about it? Whatever happened to him, he ran off and disappeared.
Me estoy muriendo aquí. Love you, bye.
All right, so we know the lineup.
We do know the lineup. Wait a minute. We know the lineup for this afternoon. It's only 12:37. It's an hour and 22 minutes to go until 2 o'clock. Why should we be in any big hurry? I bet you it's jerks. Okay, now first, where did you find this information from?
From Lee, who was able to somehow track down Darrow.
So, in other words, the promotions guy had to get a hold of the program director to advise the on-the-air staff as to who is going to be doing 2 to 4?
Well, Lee used to be a program director at a radio station, so he knows.
Oh, in other words, he used to be working radio.
Yes.
Well, how the mighty have fallen, like us. Yeah, and the answer is?
The answer is Curtis 2 to 4.
What did I say before?
Goldie 4 to 7.
And what did I say? I think Curtis is going to be on today. Where's Jerks? Is he still illin'?
Must be.
Is that the... yeah.
Wait, Jay. Wait.
Yeah, you beat me to the punch.
Sorry.
I guess what that's called is another admission of a mistake by Jolly Joe Bell, admitting that they blew it by putting him on between 2 and 4.
Maybe it was just supposed to be an experiment.
Like the Kenny and Blow morning show. That was quite an experiment. Remember Mr. Wizard?
Sure do.
Don Herbert, meet Mr. Wizard.
What was his sidekick's name? Timmy or something?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Bobby, Billy, Timmy?
I don't know. I don't care. 21 till 1 at 560 WQAM. We got Curtis for somebody at 2. The best deals on the most comfortable mattresses on earth are just a phone call away at 1-800-MATTRESS. It's the perfect time for college and grad students and parents to get maximum savings on twin and full sets from Sealy, Serta, Simmons, and Tempur-Pedic. This time of year, everybody gets a student discount at 1-800-MATTRESS. No stores mean lower cost, and lower cost mean lower prices for you. Schedule delivery for the day you arrive or roll into town and call 1-800-MATTRESS for same-day service when you get there. Delivery whenever you choose, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., weekends, even holidays like Shavuos, and, of course, always the 1-800-MATTRESS 30-day in-home comfort trial. Just do what I've been doing for years and what everybody at QM is doing, and call today or find the blue 1-800-MATTRESS web banner on WQM.com and click it to chat instantly with an expert sleep consultant. You can ask questions, get information, even complete a sale right there online. So call the one and only Dollar Mattress or go to the all-new mattress.com or just call 1-800-MATTRESS, 1-800-MATTRES. Leave off the last S. It stands for stupendous, sensational savings.
The biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Neil God.
One Democrat down and a few more million to go, my friends. Hee-hee! Thanks to one brave Republican practicing his God-given right to take everything I say as truth. Yeah, I want to thank all my loyal diddleheads for obeying my words. Words of homespun hatred that are protected by the supplicant media and FCC. Diddle up! Joining me on the phone direct from my very own slice of Limbaugh heaven is Tim Dale Johnson, the gunman and Republican hero who shot and killed Arkansas Democratic Party Chairman Bill Gwatney. Great work in the service of Rush and God.
Thank you, Rush. Yeah, man, I did it.
We need more courageous Republicans like you, my friend. It's too bad you're dead.
Well, good brother, it's the least I could do to keep this great country of ours on the wrong track.
The Elza Rush has a devil put aside for you, my friend.
Thanks again, Rush. Well, I gotta go now. I got some worms burning into my skull.
The Republican Party will miss you.
I'm gonna miss my crystal meth.
Huddle up and toodle-oo, my friend.
I'll hang up and listen.
I want all diddleheads within the sound of my voice, from the comfort of my Palm Beach mansion, to placate your ignorance by killing all Democrats before it's too late. It don't look good for us in November, my friends. So, if we can't beat the Democrats, my friends, kill them! Kill them all!
1245 at 560 WQAM. And guess what, your good friend Mario? One previous address in Bronx, New York.
Makes sense.
Uh-huh. One previous address and then some other previous addresses locally. Just amazing the wealth, the vault of information that's available on there. 5670560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular wireless line. And you notice we've had no further communication from self-said Mario. Since I did that reverse lookup.
Correct.
Huh.
Oh, if only the others were so easy.
Oh, they actually are, if,
No, I mean, easy to get rid of.
Yeah. First you need the phone numbers.
Right.
And then you need people who are going to do something about it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Joe Bell. So we got Curtis, as I predicted, for Jerks today, because, well, why can't they just say that Jerks is history? Why can't they just say that? And that Geldy's going to be doing 2 to 4.
When have they ever? You think back all the ways that they've fired, all the ways that people get fired, and or find out that they've been fired by listening to a rejoin for another show during their day part, etc.
WQAM, hello. QAM, hello. Not 2 in a row. QAM, hola.
Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Is it me, or is it just every time I see Lieberman's puss on TV with McCain, it just makes me infuriated? I mean, I get tense thinking about it.
I get physically ill.
Are they in a relationship or something?
My guts out. Yeah, they're doing it, yeah.
It's unbelievable. And then you were talking earlier about the polls, that Obama's trailing in a couple of the polls, and I can't understand that for the life of me, because...
The latest Reuters Zogby poll, McCain's 5 points ahead.
How is that even possible?
How is it possible?
Well, I mean, I believe you. I'm just saying...
Because there are a lot of people just waiting for a good excuse, or even a bad excuse, not to vote for a black guy. That's how it's possible.
In this country in 2008, unbelievable. I mean, I'm not trying to be naive here, but it's...
Well, you may not be trying, but you're sure getting there.
Well, not on purpose. I'm stunned after 8 years of this crap that people won't even vote.
Obama should be 15 points ahead, minimal. 15.
I agree, especially now. It's 2 months to the election. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. It's just making me crazy every time I see a poll or see Lieberman on TV. It just drives me nuts.
Well, crawl under the bed. We'll let you know when it's safe to come out.
I will. Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
Seems there's some problems with McCain's story about the divorce from his first wife.
Is there?
Yeah. And the fact that he was diddling with Cindy for months before he finally divorced the first wife.
Oh, well,
Stuff
that's
like
okay.
That.
He's a Republican. That's all right.
Oh, that's right.
Even if it's gay, even if you're having a gay affair.
That's correct. Like you mean your governor?
Gay.
Charlie Limp-Wrist Chris?
Oh, I was thinking about the other guy, Larry Craig.
Whatever happened to Larry Craig?
He's back in business. Nothing.
I bet you he's still tapping it.
That's right.
He's still... in fact, I'll bet you I know right now, while we're sitting here talking about him, what he's doing.
You're looking for glory holes.
No question. WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
That guy wanted to know how it's possible. I was having a conversation with some guy at the gym the other day, and he's complaining about the economy and everything, and we're talking, he says, but I just can't vote for that chocolate drop. And that's what came out of this guy's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what a lot of people think. They're just not going to vote for him. They don't care that the country's going to hell. They don't care about any of that.
If Obama were white, he'd be 25, 30 points ahead right now.
Oh, yeah, the whole election would be over. But that's what came out of this guy's mouth.
Chocolate drop.
Yeah, chocolate drop, they call it. So good luck to us. We're going to need it.
Okay. Vote early and often, pal. That's all I can tell you. Bigoted, narrow-minded, hostile, stupid, idiotic people. So many of them. I mean, McCain, he doesn't even know what planet he's on.
Right.
He doesn't even know that Iraq doesn't border Afghanistan. He doesn't even know the geography of the area, much less anything else. Oh, but he's got such great expertise in world affairs. Yeah, because he was a POW for 5 years. That gives him great expertise in foreign affairs. He's got lots of expertise in domestic affairs, his own. And by the way, it wasn't just Cindy he was diddling while the first wife was dying. It was a whole bunch of them. He had a whole lineup. Kind of like George. Only George ain't running for public office.
That's right. And I'm not a hypocrite.
No, he's George is pleased and proud to be screwing around on the bitch.
The more the merrier.
WQAM, hello.
Hi there. As a black man appalled by this.
WQAM, hello. QAM, hola.
Hey, Neil, how's it going?
Okay.
Hey, two things. I'm waiting for Hurricane Neil to come rolling through my bedroom. And second of all, I like the kind of trees that you smoke. See you later, buddy.
567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. No reaction to the fact that Curtis Stevenson's going to be on today at 2 o'clock as opposed to jerks.
They're used to it.
They're used to what?
That.
The erratic scheduling that goes on here, the erratic spastic...
musical chairs.
The fact that we had to have Flea call Clarence to find out who the hell's going to be on at 2 o'clock. Just stop and think about how grotesque that is, how unprofessional, how bush league, how amateur hour, how little league. Not even the little leagues of radio.
No, I'm not going to stop and think. Because I'll go crazy if I do.
That's correct. And the fact that the Beasleys have handed the keys to the kingdom to this irrational, this psychotic, this temperamental lunatic.
Oops.
He's like Rumpelstiltskin in drag. Who the hell was Rumpelstiltskin? And who was Thumbelina? WQAM, hello.
I fancy chocolate drops with my cup of...
QAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Good.
I just wanted to send a message out to Joe Bell that if brains were cotton, you couldn't make a Tampax a piss ant. You quisling, you simpleton, you D-bag. Oh!
But how do you think he really felt? He don't like you, Joe. He don't like you at all. In fact, I think that the audience, the long-suffering audience of this radio station, probably would like to march on the radio station and protest. They keep recycling and recycling and recycling and shuffling the deck, shuffling the deck. Todd Dreck's still there, by the way?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh my God, what bad news that is! And P.D. Lenny, don't take me off your mass email list, please, P.D. Lenny. I'm not interested in reading your sad, pathetic attempts at humor. Sends an email out a couple of weeks ago. Oh, he's running for president, P.D. Lenny, and he blah 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 blah. And you like him?
No.
Yes.
Don't misquote me like you always do.
You like him.
I miss him. I said I
Just
miss
like Geldy.
him. I said
Just like Geldy.
I miss him in that department.
You absolutely will not admit that you know that Geldy don't belong on the air just even to give the time or the temperature.
This format doesn't belong on the air.
Forget about the format. There are some people who belong on the air no matter what the format is, whether it's country music, nose picking, sports, talk, whatever it is.
You know, let me hear
some people who
what
don't
kind of a show
belong on the radio.
And
you
then maybe
understand
his squeaky voice will be tolerable if he's talking about something I might be interested in. Maybe, but I'll never know.
Now, what's the story with line 5? QAM, hello. What was that? Did you see that?
No.
It was like frozen. QAM, hello. Like you're nuts before that operation. QAM, hello.
We're not.
Hello, Neil.
They were not? They didn't freeze your nuts?
No.
Oh.
They
Yes,
spritz
sir.
them. Spritz.
Hello.
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 Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
How's it going?
All right.
All right. I want to tell George I resent that comment about fat black people because I'm fat and I'm black. And I love listening.
But can you sing?
Well, no, not really.
Well, there you go. See, I think George was right. Excellent job, George. And then the guy that calls to tell us the shocking news about the big bomb.
Please.
Well, they're a little bit slow. 869. You're not going to make no 1,000, but we can make 900 again today, maybe 950. Who knows? Who the hell knows? And quite frankly, when you come right down to it.
Biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Just the 1 to 2 hour. It's a phenomenon. All right.
Here Conyers is gone to arrest Carl Rowe. About time someone threw a pair to frog walk that traitor told. Yeah, he's gonna get to prison, the Carl Rowe prison blues. And he's gonna find new boyfriends in the federal tomb. A sycophantic groupie for the GOP. Got Jim, Jeff, Dan, and Douglas Pass who pleasing on his knees. Now they've made this busted pundit on Murdoch's Nazi Fox News. Send that pasty bag to prison where he can tap his shoe. Now this fat pig specializes in distractions and lies. Still don't know how many died when he exposed our spies. Well, Bush called him Turd Blossom, a turtle head beaming through. Say hello to Mr. Hank. He's gonna get a horizontal bopping with the Carl Rowe prison blues. He'll get the Carl Rowe prison blues. Oh!
1 o'clock at 560 WQAM. We got Curtis Stevenson at 2 o'clock, and we finally found out at 12:38. It's never too late to find out what the schedule is on QAM. One thing you can be damn sure of, and you know what that is about these people, these lunatics, these maniacs, these grave robbers who are running this place?
No, please say.
They have no shame.
Oh, yeah, well, or consciences.
None. Zippo. Now, how are we doing with that delay repeating in the back? Somebody looking
when,
at that?
Yeah, when your engineer shows up to fix it, then it will be fixed. Greg, is that his name?
No, I'm not talking about the dump button. I'm talking about what's on the air, the repeat.
Oh, that. Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. Excuse me.
Excuse me. WQAM, hello. Oh, all right. A voice from a blast from the past. Well, he's pretty PO'd at us since you won't let him on the air.
I know, it's all my fault.
That was a George deal, okay? Now, who would you rather have, Prozac Ron or that?
What, dead first? Is that the question?
Yeah, which one would you like to see in the box first?
Oh, I don't know. Stack them up.
Or Mario. Maybe Mario can take care of him since he's kind of a threatening kind of a guy. Hey, skull and crossbones, or else. I mean, weren't you kind of taken aback by that fax?
Listen, I'm used to that.
Like you always say when you're dealing with crazy people.
That's right.
Look out now. My, look out.
Nothing should surprise you.
567. Let's get this phone smoking for this big 1 to 2 hour for crying out loud. Let's get it all whipped up for Curtis at 2. And then you got Geldy, 4 to 7, 3 hours of the Squeakmeister on there. You know what Norma Kent said about that last night when I was talking to him when I was...
I don't know, something gay?
No. He said it's absolutely just incomprehensible that they would bring that back. But then again, you got along with him, so...
With Goldie? Yeah. So
you'll kiss his ass. You'll suck up to him.
Okay.
Because you have no self-respect.
Sure, whatever you say.
5670560, pound 560 on the variety. In fact, if Mo came back tomorrow, which wouldn't surprise me, maybe Mo is going to do 2 to 4.
I would welcome him back with
open arms and legs.
Warm handshake.
How about the doctor?
Is that the doctor that
performed the surgery? Yeah. That one. QAM, hello.
No need to panic, no need to worry. This Reuters thing today and all the other polls that it's closing the gap and it's getting closer. This is all run by the big media. They need both candidates to keep spending the money and spending the money. If Barack Obama was 10 to 15 points ahead like he really is, then they wouldn't spend as much money. The race would be over. The media needs it to be this close, so they're going to skew the polls to make it reflect it like that. That's the truth.
Oh, is it? Okay, there's the voice of reason and the voice of truth. That's the same guy that called to tell us that the Big Bopper was white. Oh, no, he didn't say he was white. He said he wasn't black. Maybe he was Chinese.
That's right, yeah.
Chinese-mon. QAM, hello.
Coming at ya.
Not. QAM, hello.
I wish I could move my ball.
QAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Listen, the only crowd that Celia Cruz had was at a funeral. Thank you.
Notice how I'm letting that go so we actually get the sound. That sound, I love it. Bing. Yeah, there's something about the other sound that I love in that bit "Cut My Balls."
Yeah.
That, what do we call that?
I don't know. What are you calling it? Describe
listen.
it.
I'm gonna cut my balls.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Oh,
You cut my balls.
I don't know what to call it either. I got some ideas, but we can't say them on the air. That boink.
I'm gonna cut my balls so I can have safe sex with you.
There it was.
That one? The boink boink?
Boink boink.
Yeah, I don't know what to call that either.
What is that under?
I don't know.
What do we
I don't know if we have that, do we? That's a Boca Bryanism.
Uh-oh. So how's he doing, by the way? Is he still starving?
Of course he is.
Now, didn't you just say on Tuesday that you weren't going to respond to
Well, I lied.
Why, did you see him on Tuesday?
You wore me down. No, I did not.
No?
No.
Maybe you couldn't afford the gas to get there.
That's right. In today's economy, with today's gas prices, I can afford to drive to work.
Well, maybe they'll build you a studio in your house.
Ooh.
And then your wife can defend herself every time you call her a bitch on the air.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you think that's a little bit over the top?
What do you mean?
Calling your wife a bitch?
No, not at all. A lot of other things that I could call her that I don't.
She was always nice to me.
Sure. She's nice to lots of people.
She's nice to me.
Mm-hmm. She's nice to Chris. We had dinner last night. Me and Chris and the wife and April.
Really?
Sure.
And the wife.
Sure.
This is George. Mm-hmm. This is pure vintage George. The wife, the kid,
that's
the dog, the house.
That's right.
Everything is kind of like generic in George's life.
That's right. So they know who I'm talking about.
WQAM, hello.
We all be on the bed just chit.
QAM, hello. QAM.
Oh, yeah. I heard that Obama signed
WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes.
Hey, thing about Jack's going I'm going to miss the most is that Jock Huffin bit. That's the funniest thing I ever heard. Couldn't you play that for me? Come on. And Gildy's voice has gotten a little bit deeper, you know, over the age.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, yeah. Uh-huh. Sure it has. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. One of these days you'll be sorry you didn't take your chance today and call in and speak to the world, or at least to the 50 or 60 people we have listening. You can see the tremendous drop-off, the disappointment when they heard that Jerks wasn't going to be on.
I know.
Because we had a shot at 1,000 votes on the poll now. Now we're going to press to get to 900. Now it's only 879, Chris. What's going on with you in that poll of yours?
I guess they just don't want to vote right now. Everybody's back in school.
Kind of a lame, mealy-mouth answer was that. Huh? Lame and mealy-mouth.
Everybody's back in
Greatest
school.
rock performer or group of all time. The Beatles, 107. Stones, 99. Elvis, 52. Led Zeppelin, 48. Pink Floyd, 42. The Who, 38. Jimi Hendrix, 28. Celia Cruz, 25. All right, let's hear it for Celia. And let's look way down the list and see how Luis Miguel is doing. Temptations have 2. They've got a pair. And Luis Miguel still has solamente uno. And George is pleased as punch about it. In fact, George is pissed off that he even got 1 vote. Because he's a lounge act.
Yeah.
WQAM, hello.
Blacks don't last long on sports talk.
QAM, hello.
Yeah, Neil, when you look up in the dictionary, hypocrite, it's got to have the word Republican or a picture of Republicans. I mean, you listen to Bush telling Russia, not to invade a sovereign nation. You hear him tell about... He's telling Africa to have fair and free elections. He's, you got these people telling you can't have gay sex in bathrooms, yet they're the ones doing it. I mean, hypocrisy and Republicans are synonymous. And for Barack not to be blowing him away, hopefully he grows a pair because he needs to start tearing into McCain a little bit here. So anyway, that's the point. It's just depressing. If McCain was to win, I think it's time for us all.
I'd leave the country. I'll tell you that.
Well, it'll fix the immigration problem. That's one thing. But we'll all be leaving. They don't have to worry about.
Why do you say that? Who do you think wants cheap labor? Factory owners, Republicans. Who do you think hiring those people?
That's all that's going to be left.
Well, Lou Dobbs will take care of his ass. You'll see. That fat-headed Lou Dobbs with a big mouth. The middle class, the poor middle class, and the illegals and the borders, same old crap. Just a pompous fat ass Lou Dobbs. And there's another one that you gravitated toward. I have no idea why. He's your hero? That's because you don't like Mexicans.
No, you don't like illegals.
WQAM, hello.
Neil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when George Bush was running, everybody said if he wins, we should leave the country, and you're still in Canada.
Yeah. Illegal alien in Canada. Illegal alien in Canada. WQAM, hello.
Tom in the back?
QAM, hello.
Hank hates you. Hello?
How's the Humper doing, by the way?
How's he doing what?
Surviving. How's he staying alive?
Well, when I see him later tonight, I'll ask him.
Yeah, so he's doing the ESPN stuff. Once in a while, he's on there with some horse racing crap. And what else?
Don't know.
In other words, you're not having dinners with the Humper? I thought all you fat sports guys hung out together.
Do all you fat gays hang out together?
Yeah, they do, actually.
Oh, I apologize then.
You may think that paycheck you got now is pretty small.
Oh, no, I know it is. I don't think.
But when it's got all zeros in it, kind of like our number at night here on QAM, like that, then you can't even afford gas to go looking for another job. WQAM, hello.
Neil?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. I just turned my radio. I got to go to American Express. Thanks.
WQAM, hello.
I'll be on it, too.
QAM, hello.
Nashville crack. It flows like country water. Nashville crack. As far as I can see, Nashville crack. I'll trade some for my daughter.
Biggest name.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
The economy is shrinking.
Winter.
Light a fire.
But I couldn't afford the matches. Recession.
Shh, don't say it.
She covered her ears, but could still hear his voice. Recession.
Let's go back to Morocco.
I can't. I have a...
You have a...
subprime mortgage. Recession. She took it all. My house, my car. Recession. My heart.
You could never afford me.
She never said why, but I knew.
I have to let you go.
Recession. She had a black heart. And a pink slip. Recession.
It's not a word. It's a feeling.
Recession. The new fragrance from Calvin Klein. Recession. Available at Big Lots. Okay, we'll be right over.
116 at 560 WQAM. We got 44 minutes to go, but who's counting, right? We got 890 votes on the poll. You got 900 licked. Pretty weak, though.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yes?
Latest rumor.
Uh-oh. Programming rumor?
Indeed. And we'll have to wait to see Barry Jackson's column to confirm this, because obviously nobody's going to tell us anything,
Oh, so in other words, back up to their old tricks again. They tell Barry Jackass what's going on internally, but the people who are working the slave...
What's your theory about that? Deal with the devil or naked pictures?
Go ahead.
That he's fired. Jax is fired. As of yesterday. Or let go, or not renewed, or invited not to come back, or however they, whatever euphemism we're using these days.
Fired it?
That's a rumor. It's just a rumor based on absolutely nothing, but,
Oh, who's starting it? Who'd you hear that from?
Oh, nobody. I don't give up my sources. You might, but I don't.
I know. That's why I asked, because you always get so.
I made it up. I made it up. I pulled it out
George
of my
made
arch.
up that Jerks has been canned at Barry Jackass. Well, Barry will have his Friday column tomorrow morning in the Herald.
That's right.
So anytime we need to find out what the programming decisions are at QAM, read Barry Jackass in the Herald, since he's in the pocket of the guys across the street. That's what really cracks me up.
Makes a lot of sense.
Every time when the book comes out, no matter what it is, Barry, he tried to make a case for Sid the Kid in the morning and yada, yada, yada. And, he's a shill for the ticket.
Ticket.
And this clown that we got in management now, he hasn't learned a lesson. It was one thing when Greg Reed was doing it, and even he finally learned. He stopped talking to Barry. Hey, Barry.
You fairy.
Maybe Barry will call in this hour and reveal all.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
He's going to put his information on that competing source of media.
Oh, that's right.
Competing for advertiser dollars that we compete with.
Well, isn't that a fine kettle of fish? And so that's the first part of the puzzle. And the second part is who's going to be doing 2 to 4, Geldy, starting on Monday. See, and that's the thing. You did the crossover with him yesterday. Now, if they fired Jerks yesterday, Geldy certainly knew that he's going to be doing 2 to 4, or not.
Probably, right, or not.
And?
Because just because you have a job, that doesn't mean they're going to tell you that either.
Well, I mean, they're going to have to come to some kind of agreement, dollars and cents, something.
You think that?
No?
Eventually, probably.
QAM, hello. QAM, hello.
I'll do 2 to 4.
QAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes.
Hey, I thought it was hilarious when you told the investigator guy to stick his head up his rectum and investigate his ass. Anyway, this is Tony Shark again, calling your show. And I asked you if you wanted to hear my MySpace or, get my address, and you said no.
No,
and I heard you the other day talking about some guy that called, and you were like, you schmuck, why don't you buy some spots or something like that?
Yeah.
So I was wondering, how you go about buying spots?
Oh, on this station? Oh, we don't sell any. You can take like a pen or a magic marker and make some spots like a clown.
Sure.
On your forehead, on your nose. Like that.
Look like you have leprosy. Or acne.
QAM, hello. Oh. Get that whole thing in there, man. I'm getting used to it. I'm starting to get excited hearing it. It's like a complete separation. You know what I mean? 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing? Can you do me a favor? Neil?
Maybe. What?
And you got to get rid of George.
No.
I hate his guts.
Well, too bad. He hates you, George, like poison.
Old Yorker. Show up somewhere someday.
Yeah, go back to New York, okay? Go back to the Bronx with Mario. That was quite an experience today. I mean, it was just almost too easy. It was like falling off a log. Cost $19.95 though. Well worth it. Well worth it at 10 times the price, Mario Moreno in Hialeah. I could give the address too, but we'll wait.
Yeah. Is he any relation to Dan Moreno?
No, he's kin to Rita Moreno. Remember she used to be on Pyramid all the time, Rita Moreno? She was in Fame. Don't you remember Rita Moreno?
Yeah, of course. An Oscar, a Tony, and an Emmy.
I'll be damned.
Something.
QAM.
Ricky Martin's a real man.
QAM, hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Is this QAM?
What did I say when I answered the phone? I said QAM.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah. QAM.
Yeah, my name's Dan. I want to talk to George.
You want to talk to George? George isn't doing the show today.
Yeah, George ain't here. He left.
Okay, thanks.
What do you want to talk to George about?
His bitch wife.
Why, you interested?
Of course.
That's all it takes.
QAM.
Hey, Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm just tuning in a little late here, and I heard you said that they fired Jerks.
That's what George said. He said that's the rumor around the station.
Man, can you elaborate on that and tell us the dirty details?
Let me see. What did I just get through saying to you? That's the rumor around the station that he was fired yesterday.
Well, make it enough. He wants
how
more.
would we
That's
have
not
any
good
details,
enough.
dirty or clean or sanitary or otherwise?
How
What
about
details?
that? How about that?
Yeah. He won't be coming at you.
How about that?
You know, that sounds like Geldy.
Coming at you.
No, the how about that sounds like Geldy.
Well, trust me, it was him.
Play it again.
How about that?
Doesn't it?
It does a little bit, but nevertheless.
Wow,
If I hadn't been a witness to
Jerks
it.
morphed into Geldy. Maybe they met on the trolley that goes back and forth across the street. And maybe they kind of like melded into each other, so to speak. WQAM, hello. QAM, hola.
Hey, Neil, are you a fan of the Jonas Brothers?
The what?
The Jonas Brothers. I think
Jonas
they're right up your alley. Up there with Backstreet Boys.
What are the Jonas Brothers?
Bunch of born-again Christian Twinkie brothers.
Oh,
all
yeah.
all the little
Hallelujah.
girls
Praise
like them.
the Lord.
They
Yeah,
probably like
sure.
them a lot. All the little girls like them.
Oh, good. I'll pass.
I doubt it.
I'm not into the Jesus Christers. Sorry. But that guy evidently is. So enjoy. WQAM, hello.
What's going to happen to the labyrinth of my ear now at 2 o'clock?
WQAM, hello. QAM, hola. Hello. 3 in a row. Can we make it 4? QAM, hello.
Yeah, it's Jason Jackson. Listen, I got some yard work around my house I need done. Tell him to call.
Yeah, okay, great. That's it. Stir up the racial crap now, okay? That's the best you can do. Racial crap. That's why Obama's not running away in the polls. Racist bastards, man. That's all they know. Well, darky, blackie, black, you know. $8.99 on the poll, Chris. We're about to go for greatness here.
All right.
900. Well, it's not that good. We had a pretty good start. I think we had like 850 when we started this morning?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
We had a lot. We had 670, I think, and now we only got like 900. That's pretty weak. When you consider the level of sophistication of this show today. Oh, and the red button's on again. Red button's dead or alive.
He's going to get a stupid call.
He died. Ho, hi, ho. Oh, am I going to get a stupid call? Let's see. QAM, hello.
All right.
QAM.
Yeah, Neil. I think I used to send George to Guantanamo. He's a terrorist with all the other schmutzers.
The biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
And say cheese.
Good morning, Americans. It's Paul Harvey. Stand by for news. A doctor, a lawyer, a little boy, and a priest were out for a Sunday afternoon flight on a small private plane. Suddenly, the plane developed engine trouble. In spite of the best efforts of the pilot, the plane began to go down. Finally, the pilot grabbed a parachute, yelled to the passengers that they had better do the same, and bailed out. Unfortunately, there were only, you guessed it, 3 parachutes remaining. The doctor grabbed one and said, "I'm a doctor. I save lives, so I must live," and he jumped out. The lawyer then said, "I'm a lawyer, and lawyers are the smartest people in the world. I deserve to live." He also grabbed a parachute and jumped. The priest looked at the little boy and said, "My son, I have lived a long and full life. You are young and have your whole life ahead of you. Take the last parachute and live in peace." The little boy handed the parachute back to the priest and said, "Not to worry, Father. The smartest man in the world just jumped out of the plane with my backpack, Paul Harvey." Good day.
Well, that's an oldie, ain't it?
It sure was.
It sure was. But it's got its moments. Not too many of them. 130 at 560 WQAM. We got 905 votes on the poll. Let's hear it. All right. Beatles are winning on the Stones. It's close. It's neck and neck, nose to nose. Celia's down. She's down the pike. WQAM, hello.
This is my Uncle Neil.
Yeah. What can we do for you, sir?
I just wanted to call and comment on the Obama and poll situation.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope my cell phone isn't breaking up, is it?
No.
Okay, good. Polls are bogus. Obama's is still as popular as he ever freaking was. Polls are like bikinis. They reveal a lot, but they hide special crap. Anyway, they're just bogus and full of crap. What do you think about that? Isn't it true?
Okay, get a new phone. It's not breaking up. It just sounds like crap. Right? This phone wasn't breaking up. It just is muffled and...
Overmodulated.
Ooh. Horrible. Maybe just bad phone technique. And we didn't even get to hear click, donk, and that beep, beep, whatever that sound is. See where, tell Chicken Neck I got to have that sound.
Will do.
If he wants to check. Is he starving?
Yes.
567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon and Singular wireless line. WQAM, hello.
I have a pair of bifocals in my rectum so I can view the polyps.
Now I like that. It's about time you shove something useful up there, okay?
Rectum.
You've had everything but the kitchen sink in there in the last couple of months. But that way you can, cost a lot of money to go for a colonoscopy.
Does it?
Right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, well, a few years ago, don't you remember when I went and had the both ends, the endoscopy?
I don't know how much you...
It was $5,000. For both ends.
Yeah, because I'm going to have one of these days.
And I could have got some bifocals and stuck them up in there and just checked it out for myself.
$5,000.
$5,000. 5 big ones. Count them. WQAM, hello.
Neil?
Yes.
How are you?
Okay.
Neil, how come you're gay?
Click. There's a good sound.
Same reason.
How come you're gay? Because I wanna.
Gay.
Okay, because I wanna. WQAM, hello.
Don't call me JJ.
History. He's history. Let's hear it for jerks.
Oh!
Of course, that's just a rumor now.
Right.
Around the building. Now, maybe some agent provocateur looking to start a bunch of trouble. Maybe they started that, you know. I don't think so, though. In fact, as soon as you told me that he thought he was going to be on Monday and they told him don't come in, I mean, isn't that generally a pretty good sign that don't come back?
Yeah, it's not a good omen at all.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Of course, who hired him? I mean, I could be wrong, but it seems to me that Joe Bell hired him. Joe Bell hired the Kenny and Blow morning show. He invented it. Who hired D.A. with his point at night? If you can't be good, at least be consistent. And that's what Fat-Ass Jolly Joe is. Consistently bad. WQAM, hello.
George.
Yep.
Hey, buddy. Hey, is Neil still on the radio?
Well, let me ask you something. Are you listening to the radio?
Yeah. Well, let me say something.
Who does it sound like you're talking to? Do I sound like Joe?
Well, that could be. I think it's like a computerized. My understanding was, I left 5 years ago to satellite, and the only reason I'm back is because I didn't pay my bill. But it's still. I mean, 5 years later, I come back and it's like the same topic.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
what's the topic?
I'm thinking,
What's the topic?
I don't know. You never have a topic. You always have like a count, a list, and I think it's computerized. My understanding, you might have, I don't know, has Neil died or?
Yeah, Neil died. It's his voice on computer. Yeah. Let me make a suggestion to you, sir. Take your satellite and stick it up your ass. That's my suggestion. Hopefully, it's one of those big satellite dishes. Remember, I used to have one of those in the backyard. One of those big. What are they? 12-footer? Whatever. And then they stopped putting, like, all the free programming on there, and then they started charging for everything, and then we got the small dish. I wonder how Mohammed's doing. You think he's still alive?
Maybe. Didn't he have
567, of course, he's probably laying low with a name like that. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular wireless line. Only 25 minutes to kill here today. And then, of course, it's all in George's hands tomorrow. And this guy, he's calling a radio show, and he's so much of a deadbeat, he can't afford to pay his satellite bill. Send the bill to George. He'll take care of it. QAM, hello.
If I get fired, I hope it's during a commercial.
QAM, hello.
Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
I have a question for you, please.
Yes.
I haven't been able to listen to you. The last couple of years, my partner got me started listening to you. I love your show. But I want to know if you on other radio stations, other markets, if your callers were more intelligent or if it's just the South Florida thing, because these people that call are just idiots.
Yeah, that's South Florida for you, man.
I mean, did you have intelligent callers on other stations?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
yeah, I used to have real callers, and then I came to QAM.
I feel bad for you, man. I really do.
Why is that?
Well, it's just, you're doing a talk show, and you're taking calls, and these people are just stupid. They get on the phone, and they make stupid sounds and hang up. It's like nobody calls with anything real.
Well, that's the show. Neil talks to idiots for 4 hours every day. That's right. And gets paid a lot of money for doing it.
I was going to say, man, I hope they are paying you a lot.
Well, they sure are.
All right. Thank you,
At
man.
least till January. Okay, thank you so much. And then January, of course, we go in that big cost-cutting thing of Jolly Joe Bell. He's going to show the Beasleys in the world what a brilliant businessman he is. And, of course, how much more brilliant can you be than to put show after show after show on the air that fail?
Right.
Is that brilliance or what?
That's what they've done.
And like you've always said, if he likes it, it'll fail.
It's going to suck, and it's going to fail.
Right.
In that order.
Oh, I see. If Joe Bell likes the show, it's going to suck, and it's going to fail. And, of course, he used to like this show, too, so he claimed when he first came here.
Yeah, I don't believe that. He certainly has, changed it a lot.
Yeah.
So how could he like it?
Well, because he wants it to suck and he wants it to fail. And up until this last book, we've done a hell of a job of that.
The biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
God?
Just to prove that she's the man, Ellie married Portia. It's obvious who wears the pants. This talk show host, yeah, it's not what you're used to. The law says it's okay for them to say I do. In California, she married a girl and she liked it. Just a couple of famous sketches. She married a girl, she just tied it and got her liquor license. It will be on Entertainment Tonight, and kissing with lesbian delight. She married a girl, she liked it. She liked it.
Well, goody for her. I don't see anything there, you know what I'm saying?
Where?
Ellen, pasty-looking dyke. I mean, what is her talent? What does she bring to the...
She has a big nose.
Is that it?
I think that's it. Sensible shoes. Wears pants.
Yeah. Swillery wears pantsuits.
Oh, I know. Speaks volumes.
I mean, she's making a fortune.
Mm-hmm.
5670560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. WQAM, hello. Hola.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
I want to speak to the guys.
Speaking.
Yeah, I mean, make suggestions, ask questions.
Yeah, go ahead. What's the question? Let me say it again. Stop listening to the radio to hear the sound of your own voice, okay? We're on a 75-hour delay.
What's your question?
Yeah. What's the question? See, he couldn't do it. He wants to hear the sound of his voice.
Right. Choke.
WQAM, hello.
Prozac Roncho?
QAM, hello.
Yeah, you know what? Ignore all these polls until after Barack destroys that old fool in the debates, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Because once that better change everything around, and if we don't see the numbers come around then
we all commit suicide, I think.
I guess so. I'm saving up some pills right now.
Okay.
All right.
Save some for us.
Yeah.
Save some for jerks too. No jerks. That's the rumor. That's the big story. Now, what's Curtis going to say when he comes on at 2 today? Is he also going to hide the truth?
Well, I'm sure. I mean, we haven't been told. I'm sure he hasn't been told anything.
What do you mean he hasn't been told? He's going to be on the air in 15 minutes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they probably said you're filling in today.
Filling in my ass.
Good God, I'll get the cement. I'll get the cement mixer.
Oh, my God. Are you schmitting me? I mean, how long does this game continue? It's going to be in the damn... Well, I guess they can continue one more day. Now, who's going to be on tomorrow? Oh, D.A. He's already penciled in from 2 to 4.
I don't know.
This whole thing has been handled so, it's been butchered and mishandled so badly, just like you'd expect from this crowd. The Wrecking Crew. You know, we used to have that thing, the QAM Morning Wrecking Crew, which I played the other day. We've got the QAM 24-hour Wrecking Crew. The 3 J's, Josh, Joyce, and Joe. The QAM freaking Wrecking Crew. I'm going to start swearing on here any second.
You swear?
The red button's back on again. So what's the story? When are they going to send Greg to come and potski around with that?
Apparently they called him, so they're just waiting for him to go to your place.
WQAM, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I would like to know ask you one question. Do you find Hank Goldberg attractive?
Yeah, he's lovely. Yeah, he's lovely. I've got the hots for the humper. Doesn't everybody want to hump the humper? Let's see, that last break is 3:45. I'm looking at that. There's a 15-second spot in there.
Yep.
How do you like that? A 15-second spot. When are we going to get the fun? Didn't we have at 1.5s? Or did I dream that?
Maybe when you add the work parts in.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, they tried to sneak
5-second ones. No, 5-second ones. I don't remember 5-second ones. I remember 10-second ones.
Tens, yeah, we had 10s. Real men's listen to 10s. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, I just wanted to ask you, what the heck do they have against Curtis if they just don't give him that 2 to 4 slot?
What do they have against him?
Yeah, I mean,
he's probably not one of Clarence. Right? You want an answer, or do you just want to keep babbling? He's probably not. Goodbye. He's like you. He just wants to keep interrupting.
What?
He just wants the other side of his own voice. He didn't want an answer. I was going to say that Curtis isn't one of Clarence's bunk butt buddies, like some other people. Although, who knows? Maybe they will give Curtis 2 to 4. You never know. He was on Monday 2 to 4, and I think he was on, and he's going to be on today. Curtis does a fine job. I mean, he's like a good guy. He's no jerks, and he's certainly no gelder. Thank God. And what is that going to do, the Mad Dog show?
I don't know.
I think that would be an improvement. I think the complaints we've had about Mandish's show over the last couple of years is that he's been too much Curtis on that show. Curtis should have his own show. And he does today from 2 to 4 anyway, for 2 hours. WQAM, hello.
Hoops and heat and hoops and heat and hoops and heat.
No more. No more hoops and no more heat. And no more Shaq. WQAM, hello.
Neil, JJ
Yes?
is going to bang you in the butt. What do you think about that?
What do I think about that? I think you're a moron. That's what I think about that.
No, I am not.
Yeah,
you are.
You sure sound like it. You sound like a jackass.
Why are you so mean to your callers, huh?
Because they're idiots. Because they're morons like you. That's why. I give them what they deserve. If they're like irrational, I'll be rational. If they're like mouth-breathing idiots like you, if they're like rectum holes like you, then they'll get treated like a real rectum hole should. Winston tastes good. Weinstein tastes good like a cigarette should. And that freaking Jew Lieberman, man, boy, does he get me, just my blood boils when I see him. Makes me want to just caca. You still there?
Right here.
Caca.
Actually, you caught me in mid-stretch.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
stretch this.
That?
567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. WQAM, hello.
Neil, I supported you. I supported Center One. I bought your tape. I bought the keychain.
Gonna cry?
Okay?
Gonna cry?
I have
Yeah. And you send me death threats on the fax machine, right?
Cry?
Sir, I'm part of the show, sir.
Oh, you're part of the show, sir. Well, guess what? You're going to be in for a real show when they disconnect your phone, sir. You're part of the show, sir. That he sends me death threats, and he knows the unmentionable one, and you better do this, and you better do that. I guess he's getting lonely now. Mario Moreno at 305-883-8538. How do you like that he had the chutzpah to call back?
Oh, well, there's no cure for insanity, in case you didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe like with Jack Nicholson and the Chief.
Sure. Worked for him. Would work for Mario.
Well, let's give it a shot. WQAM, hello.
Captain and Neil.
Yes?
Got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
How bad do you think the Buffalo Sabres are going to disgrace the Toronto Maple?
WQAM, hello.
I just saw Jason Jackson selling watermelons on 441.
Hello?
QAM, yes.
How much?
Neil,
Yes.
what the hell do you got against Jax?
He sucks.
Tell you something. If you keep messing with him, I'll put
He
my...
sucks. Or it sucked, I'm sorry, past tense. He's done. Now, wouldn't you're going to have egg on your puss next week if he shows up on Monday morning or Monday afternoon.
All right. Well, yeah, all right.
Well, yeah, you're the one that started that
Sure.
rumor. You said
Yeah.
the rumors around the building.
Whatever.
I told you that on Tuesday. I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
That he will not be back on. I mean, anybody, even a blind man could have seen. Even Stevie Wonder could have seen the handwriting on the wall with that deal. Because instead of doing it like a mensch, Joe Bell has to go through this long, convoluted song and a dance, and Geldy's on one day, and Curtis is on another day, and we're not talking. And Barry Jackass will tell you tomorrow morning in the Herald, our arch enemy, Barry Jackass, whom Joe confides in, it's incredible. It's unspeakable. Here's a putz, the couch potato over there in the Herald, who's just hell-bent on doing everything he can to stick it to us because they've got that incestuous relationship between the Herald and the stick it to the ticket, and he still confides in him. You want to know what's going on programming-wise at QAM? Read Barry Jackass in the Herald. And that's probably because it's the only person in the media who will speak to him. And Jicka hates Joe Bell like poison. Like poison. Of course, the fact that Joe slammed the phone down and hung up on him, I mean, maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. You think?
Could be.
The greatest rock performer or group of all time, the Beatles 113, the Stones 98, Elvis 55, Led Zeppelin 52, Pink Floyd 44. I'm looking way down the list to see if I can find Luis Miguel. 1, Solamente Uno. And Celia Cruz, 25. She's tied with Queen.
Rocking the house.
She's rocking the house. When you think of Freddie Mercury and Queen, don't you think of Celia Cruz?
A lot of similarities there. She was certainly the queen of her genre, right? They're both dead.
We got Curtis coming up for Jerks right after the break. And let me tell you right now, all the truth is going to come spewing out. You'll see. The story behind the story.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Not no more.
It stinks in Miami town at 560 WQAM.
Don't like all the heartburn. Every time I see that retarded dimwit on my TV. He's President Dumb. Republicans muscled in an inarticulate idiot. I don't know why they would want this guy, but now he's here. We're screwed the next 4 years with President Dumb. Oh, what I get to count votes once more and get who we all voted for. Stupid key. Mindless, drunk, and rich kid. He's even dumber than me. He's President Dumb. You don't care what it took. You got him in by hook or crook. The Christian right knows what's best for you and I, but have no fear. We've got a great leader here. With President Dumb. President Dumb.
Bye, bye, bye! The biggest names, the best talent. And your home for Miami Dolphins football. Sports Radio 560 WQAM. Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Riverdale.
That dump's a bitch right now.
Come